Watch. Yo, take it out. What the fuck you know about nothing? Better watch what I can do with my hands. What I can do with my... What I can do. Watch all these shapes I do. I'm a real boy. Shapes I do with my hands. Look at my hands. So many shapes. So many shapes with my hands. It goes like... You see this? See those shapes? I'm a man now, Mom. Look what I can do. I can make shapes with my hands. What can you do? Making shapes with my hands. Merry Christmas, bitch. Making shapes with my hands. Merry Christmas, bitch. Making shapes with my hands. I'm a real man. And I'm making all shapes with my hands. Where all these shapes come from? How you do that? Who taught you that magic? How can you do that? Your hands aren't supposed to bend that way. It look like rubber, Gumby fingers. Gross. They call me Gumby fingers. Stretchy Gumby long fingers. Gross.
Why you do that with your fingers, man?
How do you do that?
Why you do
How you do so crazy with those hand movements?
I ain't gonna do that with my hands, cuz.
Don't even worry about it, cuz. Don't even worry about the cuz.
Wash your hands.
Do the backwards drive. Hit 'em with the shapes on your hand. Taught 'em to do the backwards drive. Taught 'em that shapes on your hands. Where'd you get those?
Oh yeah.
With the little
One of us.
This is like it's like a bunch of special needs kids trying to fucking form a boy band.
All the shapes that I'm doing.
Let's count the window wicked.
Let's do it. And then you hit 'em with the
Yeah.
all the shapes with your hands.
I'm an ad lib.
Don't even know with the
Yeah.
Windows looking good.
Yeah. I'm just,
blows me away every time.
All right, guys, everybody on the one.
Wait, it goes right for it. Then you hit 'em with the
God was one of us.
everybody.
Bum, 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 bum.
Don't you hear the melody? It goes.
Everybody with me, 1, 2, 3. Everybody gonna. All right, everybody together. You're fucking it up.
Yeah, everybody do it again, but better. Here we go.
Everybody.
Yeah, welcome to the.
You're fucking it up.
Yeah, there we go.
Merry Christmas. Everybody say, come around. Everybody knows the words.
Hit 'em with the rain. Hit 'em with the take 'em from the.
One more, here we go.
Oh, everybody together.
Everybody on the one, here we go.
Ooh, yeah. Beautiful. On the inside and out.
You ruin it every time.
it's counterpoint. You go.
You're trying to do harmonies. These crazy harmonies that no one understands.
Well played, Houston. Nobody can do that, Houston. No one has as good a voice as you, and you're just rubbing it in everyone's
It's just
fucking
a
face.
device. It's a device.
I can't
You could
believe.
He goes
I can't believe you
Tina
would.
Turner.
You go yeah.
Tina Turner
you're
every
laying 'em
time.
out.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Let's do E.
No.
It's got nothing to do with what we were doing. E.
That's a new
Finally,
thing altogether.
Finally, you want to do something together. You want to
rip off finally.
So.
Yeah, fucking finally.
We were
Finally,
with the ooh, ooh,
it's
and you're coming in
happened
with
to me.
Yeah, yay.
I said E. I don't know why I did it.
It's lame.
So
Can you fix
late.
that camera?
It's pretty lame.
Have I done something to the camera? Was that
Fuck,
not?
I can't believe you've done
Have I done something to that
Standing
camera?
Any longer.
Female chimney sweep.
What's going on, guys? Push your mic back a little bit, Houston.
Welcome to a
There we
drinking
go.
joint. Christmas again this year.
Episode
every year.
254.
That's right. We love together.
Marty
on the sacred
Chrysler,
holiday.
everybody.
It was a pagan holiday.
It absolutely is.
And
Still,
supposedly there was also
Yeah, we were
the
expressly
birth
warned
of Jesus
not
Christ
to do that.
person.
Don't do that. That's
What
the pagans
fuck
move.
kind of You
sacrifice.
see that fatty?
That's a Yuletide log.
That dude, that's a fucking that's
Yuletide
almost
log.
like your brush that you tied together from the front
From the
yard.
woods.
That's how we get drinking and joints started.
Yeah, that's right. We got coffee at fucking midnight.
Ooh.
Need that.
Ding ding.
I got so wine drunk earlier, dude.
Good.
Yeah,
Do you
I
remember the
drinking on some
name of the
wine earlier.
wine?
it was an empath. I totally empathize with the time you was having. That's a jolly time.
Dude, I had a great time. It was great.
Face is red as my hat. Do you remember the name of the fancy wine?
Didn't ask.
What
either.
did you get a year?
No.
Yeah.
Pour it down my gullet.
It was not. It wasn't cool to talk about. It's not cool to count. It's not cool to talk.
Dude,
about.
I just like
How
I'm
much was this?
I'm not that fancy, my dude. So I just keep my mouth shut. I say thank you so
And
much.
yeah, I kept up.
And
That's
that's it. That's
I
all I
was
can do.
courteous and I kept up.
I mean, I think those little Boda boxes are fancy. They're fancier than Franzia.
I mean, dude. Okay.
You know what I'm
they
saying?
Look fancy to me. Little
So,
black box.
I'm happy with
If
a
I
cheap
think-
ass red.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Bottom of the barrel.
if I sense that it's fancy, I'll twist it a little bit to see if it has legs.
Oh,
Well, of
nice,
course, you
nice.
always do that. I do that no matter what the fuck it is because I saw it once.
Look at those.
I get real-
luscious legs.
I saw
After you
someone do
pour
it. I saw someone explain it, and so every time anyone hands me a glass, I do because I can do,
Do you
a
pick
nice
it up?
swirl.
Do you- okay,
I can
I-
do a nice swirl, and then I look at the legs.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what
You
I'm
get a
looking
sniff
for.
test?
I know that it's something to do with the amount of time it
It's
takes
the
the
viscousness.
leg,
Yeah,
the
it'll reach.
viscosity.
Yeah.
The oily thickness of the
Well, sometimes you can
It's got
see,
long
like-
legs.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
got legs.
She's got
she
Well,
knows
that-
how to
long
use
I don't
it.
give a fuck about the
Yeah, and
legs.
then-
It's
Well,
the
see,
notes.
You
It's
gotta
the flavor
straight up
notes.
put your schnoz in there
Yeah, I sniff.
and get
I
them one of
sniff.
those like.
I can do a
pig
mean swirl on the table
Do
though.
the
You know?
percolator.
Oh, with the.
No, you got your hand like that. You do one of
No,
those.
you do it from the stem. You do it from
That's
the
what
stem.
I'm saying. You put your hand at the bottom and
You put your hand in it.
it's all good. Nobody worry about what I did. But yeah, you rope. You put your hand where no one can see, and then you just do a little circular motion.
Yeah. Woo. Hit him with the woo woo woo.
Yeah, dude, that was a
Gotta fix
fun to
my
be a part
hat.
of.
You miffed it? Biffed it?
No, sir.
Is miff work too? I feel like that's still.
You're
You
miffed
still
it?
get what
I'm definitely a sweet wine drinker.
I'm trying to muff it.
Yeah,
or
what's your-
something.
what's your-
Muffed it.
wine. I mean,
That's
I
a
like.
good thing. It feels like.
I used to be into Moscatos, but
Oh, that's like a
dude, that's too sweet
a
for me
white
now.
wine, yeah.
But I'm a cider head at heart.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like I'll get down with some fucking mimosas. Those are always good.
I got it.
You know, the next
I
morning.
can't help but like a
back up
dark
now.
red for sure. Though.
No, back up from your. mic a little bit.
You getting it?
You're just blasting
I'm-
us.
I'll-
Everybody can be like a comfortable. I'm
Oh,
not
I'm like
trying to
getting,
call
I'm
you out.
getting, I know, but I'm like getting closer to where I can.
But I am. But we
You can't hear everybody else.
I can hear everyone.
Okay. Can you hear that
Can
you're
you
the
hear
loudest?
yourself?
No.
Well, that's all right.
All right. Well, that's cool. I can back up off. That's
I'm just trying to get us to where we're all even, bro.
yeah.
So that way it's easier for us to hear each other, and it's easier for us to like have a
Yeah, for sure.
conversation.
I was like getting to where like I was like trying to hear myself. Is
Getting
what I was
heated?
doing.
We're excited right now. It's
Maybe
Christmas.
so. Yeah,
it
maybe
is so
so.
Christmas. We got the holiday spirit.
I like that Toby's just straight up. You look like a young Santa Claus right now because you're wearing the cape. You've got the cape.
beard.
You've got the
It's
beard.
The white's starting to come in. It'll like be there eventually.
Well, you've always had the blonde in there, so it's
Yeah.
kind of hard to tell.
It's gonna turn white.
Yeah.
Yep,
It's gonna go
he's
there.
back there judging us, making sure we're being naughty.
Naughty.
he knows
Making sure
I'm
we're
naughty.
being nice and not
knows.
Nothing
I'm
naughty Santa. Mhm. He has his eyebrow raised.
I do like the
one I
young
can raise.
Santa.
Young
The idea
Santa.
of a young Santa.
Yeah.
He's still on the prowl.
Free Hugs says, I am confused. Why are you confused, Free Hugs?
Do you know what fucking day it is? Well,
What's going on, Dabs? What's going
about
on,
not
Father
to be.
Nature? What's up, the Miscellaneums?
Hey,
Hello,
man.
Vance Ritchie. Hello, Late Night Bar.
What's up, people?
Happy Christmas. If you haven't yet and you're watching this live, please hit the like button. It helps other people find it on
Is
this.
it on the-
Well, it's not. It's okay. So we've got 6 minutes left of Christmas, right? And then
Yeah.
it's the day after Christmas, which means dick.
Kwanzaa.
So say your thing.
It is Kwanzaa, so it means something.
Oh, yeah.
But as far as like the relation to Christmas goes, Christmas is over.
It's elapsed.
No,
And so then we're going to change the name to Happy Kwanzaa.
Okay.
I
Well, we're gonna keep this
respect-
party rolling.
I respect all holidays,
It's still
but
Christmas
I
night.
do celebrate Christmas from like the 1st until right before New Year's.
Yeah, so
You
you're
know,
just
day
on a
before New
Christmas. You're just on a
Christmas
Christmas
vibes.
bender.
That's just
Yeah.
about like not taking down the tree or anything.
No, totally. It's after New Year's.
I have left a Christmas tree up for a year. I've
was
left
dangerous.
it
It was a
all the way
fire
back
I left it
around.
until July before. That was pretty bad.
It's just
Was
nice
it a
that-
real tree?
No, it's just the vibe, man. The vibe.
Was it an artificial or real
That's
tree?
true. No, it was an artificial tree.
When's the last
Dead
time you
tree.
had a real tree, though?
Yeah,
Dude, I hate
On
that
your
shit.
own?
Yeah.
I never
not a
had one on
fan.
my own.
No.
yeah,
Never.
it's something you go chop down with a family. Or some
Dude, I
shit.
just don't want the fucking needles in my house. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want that. Like,
I
you
don't
can
have
even-
a thing to put it in.
I couldn't. I don't even
Where
know
do you-
where to start to get a stand for a tree.
Well, it's got to have a
At the
water
tree
bowl.
place, probably.
It's a lot of work.
so it's
It's a lot of work.
Yeah,
you gotta
Houston,
water that
so
shit.
the ones for live trees come with like a little basin that the
Yeah.
that
Okay.
You
that
twist it on the
trunk
sides.
goes into, and you twist it in at a certain point, but then it's got a little basin under it that
That's
the,
what I got. It's a little bowl.
He's a
That's what I'm
professional.
saying. It's got screws to hold it in place, right? Do they give you that?
it comes with.
We had one.
It probably, a
so
few bucks
you know
extra.
that they exist.
I was describing the bowl. Yeah.
Okay,
The
so
watering
then you just
aspect of
go.
it?
You go to like Walmart, right, or like a home. What you're like? What is
They
a-
stopped making them.
Excuse
They
me?
don't make those anymore.
Amazon is
They
a
don't
wonder. Even
the tree
Temu,
stands,
I would
of
think.
course they do.
All right, this is
Let me
not
ask
a
you
hill.
guys a
I don't want to
question.
die on this hill. You're right.
How many?
I had never thought of it.
How many tree lots did you see this year?
I didn't
Like
go
selling-
in an
selling
area that
Christmas
had them.
trees.
But I didn't even go near where they have them.
The
I was
one
gonna
thing-
say
Well, neither did I. But I mean, this last month when I was out and about, I did not see one Christmas tree lot.
I
So
wouldn't
is
know
that,
what-
is that something that's getting?
I feel
phased
like as
out?
you,
where-
as you get
It's not
older, I feel like
popular?
every holiday you
Look at
feel
that.
like no one celebrates
thing.
anymore.
Oh, yeah,
this
no,
or
the-
that. But I think you just get out of situations and areas that are celebrating, right? I mean, you can still go see a bunch of lights and a bunch of people.
that deluxe one looks crazy. It looks like it's
Why is
attached
it
to a Roomba.
$130?
It's a Roomba, dude. That thing is moving. It maps in your
It
house.
takes your tree around the house with you.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
sick.
It maps it out. You can look at your 3D grid. It's a Roomba tree stand.
Yo, you want to? Oh, dude, a Roomba
I like
tree
that.
stand, dude.
It follows you.
$1 million idea. No, it can just move to different parts of the house. You're like,
But
I want
yeah,
it over here.
same technology
I
with
want
the
to see like a
vacuum.
dog.
the
Okay.
only problem
It has
is
some map.
the size of the battery you'd have to power the.
That's true,
Roomba
like, oh my
and
fucking
the
God.
Christmas tree
To,
lights.
yeah, well, to move the Christmas tree, depending on how heavy the Christmas tree
I mean,
is.
you
got
put
a
a fake
lot of-
tree on it, right?
lot of
Well, that
parts.
kills the
I
idea.
That-
You
that's-
definitely need to talk to Elon Musk.
You wanted the live tree. You wanted
You're
this
saying
fucking
it
thing.
vacuums up the pine needles.
The Tesla
Well,
tree.
logistically, it should be a lightweight tree.
And it should do 0 to 60 in 5 seconds.
Hell yeah.
He's
nah,
got a
man.
point. He does have a
Does
point.
it play?
keep
Should it
all
play
the-
music?
And keep
Huh?
all-
It has to play.
Well,
like,
it's
it
got to
should
have
have
like
the
four doors.
disintegration tapes.
cheap, shitty Bluetooth speakers in it.
It should have a windshield.
You imagine eating
and a
mushrooms
trunk.
and it's like doing like just tones, like
Yeah.
reverbed out tones. You're like, oh god, here comes that tree. He's like, this is not fucking happening.
I'm not having a good time anymore. At first, I thought this was a good idea, but this is haunting,
You know, it doesn't need to be mobile.
and I'm terrified.
Just focus on the sound. Put a
okay,
couple
so
of 15-inch stacks in there.
Batman.
we're gonna
Yeah.
nix the wheels. We're gonna nix the idea that it cleans up its own needles. What we're gonna do is make
Stationary.
sure that it scares the shit out of anyone. It's gonna make you feel so fucking unsettled. It's gonna create an environment that feels so toxic.
Yeah.
What?
It's
What
Can
kind
gonna,
of shit are you trying to make?
it's
Talking
So
about
what-
making
It
this
sounds like-
tree emit ominous tones, man. So when you're
Sounds-
looking at it, it does like a low point zoom in.
Borderline war crime.
Red light behind it.
That's
Well-
what they should do. Like the tapes to distress people that they're laying siege to. Like the FBI plays like sounds of like rabbits dying.
Oh or they'll just play a song just over and
Yeah.
over for weeks, just in your fucking face.
Yeah, distress.
Dude,
Yeah,
poor
tritones. Nothing
You
but
like
the
the
most.
Macarena, right?
That's cruel and unusual punishment.
It'd be a good way to torture someone you didn't like. Hack their like Alexa and do weird, creepy shit all the time in the middle of the night. You know, have it play strange songs,
Secret
make
Chiefs
noises.
So you're just talking about like an Alexa-enabled Christmas tree? They gotta be working on it.
Yeah.
It can attach to anything. Yeah, you know.
But yeah, none of these look even close to the one that I grew up having. Maybe that $7 one, maybe, but it was red and green. The one.
I mean, look at that guy.
That's exactly
That's
what we
the
had.
one.
Yep, with
That's what we had.
That's the one I had, and that one still has the Goodwill tag on it too.
Look, didn't I say Home Depot or Lowe's? Look at me now.
I know you were
Look at
just
that.
reasonable as shit about it, and you're right.
It's a stand with a basin.
That's what our parents did. They went to Home Depot.
Yeah, or they probably
There's a
sell
lot of
them at the
different
tree
kinds.
lots, especially back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
So how do
Why
we
would you
put-
not? Why would you not sell
would
the
you-
tree
yeah.
stand? That's a whole other avenue.
That's a 1-2.
Like-
How do we put a sub in that bitch?
Dude, those Roomba
I mean, you
ones.
mount-
Did y'all ever? Were any of y'all in Boy Scouts at all? No, you weren't.
You know,
I didn't know
know
if
that.
you were.
Yeah.
Did you sell poinsettias?
What?
Poinsettias?
Poinsettias.
Poinsettias.
No. Is
Poinsettias.
that like
Yeah, that's-
mistletoe?
No, that's the. It looks like a little. It's a little like Christmas fern looking thing. You sell them at church.
like a bush.
We went and harvested fucking noble.
How do you-
We harvested bough. They call them boughs.
How do you? Boughs, yeah.
You cut them off the big noble. You go
Bow.
talking
3,500.
about mistletoe?
No, I'm talking about noble fir Christmas trees.
Oh.
Like the expensive ones.
Bow.
They have the real thick pine needles and they're
Boughs.
like round.
Boughs of holly.
Yeah.
Well, they call them boughs, but they're big branches.
Yeah.
You
Bow.
3,500 feet elevation. Cut the branches off the trees. And
You
they make,
fucking shook me when you said elevation. It made me feel like I had no idea what you were talking about. What was the elevation?
meh.
Man,
Oh, okay.
I really like that.
You got me. You got me.
Anytime anyone calls anyone on anything, your response should just be a fucking
Man.
I've never heard that in real life. That's like a cartoon thing. Yeah, that was good. That was an
Did you
attack
like
as well.
fucking retreat back into like some sort of like hovel?
Hovel? My
was
my
that
man.
A thatch hut?
My man.
So the boughs are for wreaths.
Yeah.
Cool. That's what's up.
Man, we used to say.
So-
So, how do you say? Is it poinsettias?
It's
That sounds like-
poinsettias.
yeah,
Poinsettia.
You're just
Is what it
you're
is.
just doing that to do that.
Poinsettias? That's what I said as a kid.
That's a
so you're
point-
Yeah,
leaving
that
your-
doesn't mean it's what.
I was killing it though. That's what we were like selling crack. They were like, you can't miss. Here's the paperwork. You stand outside of church when they're letting out, and you just basically poinsettias, and then you like they'll
yeah.
They felt
just
sorry
hollering.
for
There's
you.
3 Y sounds.
no. There's like 4 of us, and we all have
Poinsettias.
our like little clipboard.
Well,
Yeah.
whoever sent you in the direction of the church was a genius. You know,
So
that's a good
the
place
deal-
to target people.
Okay, yeah. The deal was, I think we sold them for like $13 or $15, and we kept like 5, and that went into our field trip. No, our like camp out bank account.
Yeah.
Would you ever sell them for 20 and keep the other 5?
No, we
you
were.
weren't fucking running a racket.
So what?
Double drop.
Dude, sometimes we were poinsettia salesmen.
Poinsettias?
So you would sell the red ones, the white ones, and there was one called peppermint, but it's more expensive.
Okay.
But it's
It
nicer.
helps the team.
I got that
$20.
back here.
So yeah, no, like we would hang out and go to sell them after church, and then that's how we would pay for our Boy Scout trips.
Okay.
Well,
That's
no,
what made me feel like I was trying to do that with us in camping. I was like, we could have one guy be in charge of making the menu and then getting the food. And you're like, well, what's the other jobs? Cleaning up the trash? I'll do that job.
I don't think anybody's.
You just
Volunteering for any of this.
starting little
Treasurer. Yeah, we're
starting a little fucking economy.
Yeah, I don't think anybody agreed to any of that.
so if all of us throw in $15, we could meal plan it out.
Okay.
Why are you trying to go camping with us?
Is that what you're trying to do right now?
I'm just referring to a previous conversation
You're
that
trying-
it was unfinished. I
You
don't
trying
know.
to go camping with me?
I was just saying we were talking about it previously. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
And then I started talking about planning the meals.
Oh yeah.
And then you're like, that's too much work. No, I was just going to meet you out there.
We're just you don't.
No,
have
you were trying to assign everyone jobs and
It's like-
oh, stupid shit.
What was
dude.
the other?
I'm
What
gonna-
jobs was
I knew this
that?
was
I'm
a
gonna-
cult. I
I'm
knew
gonna-
this was a
I'm
fucking
gonna-
cult.
What was the other job?
What I said,
Cooking the food?
no, what
Okay.
I said was gathering wood. I was going to do that,
Yeah.
and then you assigned tent duty to Davey. I don't
Hell
think he
no.
liked that. 'cause
Just
I'm
what?
gonna-
Just to make
Because
sure that
fuck
everything was set, like we have,
Because
like
you know I'm going to
quartermat-
set it up right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm going to throw a dull butter knife at a log for a long time before I do anything.
He's just being
that's that
menacing
little-
right now. Like
Psycho.
the sooner
hillbilly.
he makes sure everyone's tent's set up properly, the sooner I will get started on dinner.
He's setting up everybody's tent, and you're watching him.
Yeah. So he's just in charge of the tents. What's the deal? We
You
only
guys
have like 4 tents.
are- okay, watching me
You
put up.
chop, and
No, he.
I guess we're gonna have to vote on this.
And he's like, "Hey, will you also will you make our beds too, bro?
No,
you do it
no,
right. I'm
no.
sorry,
Fluff
you're the
my
one.
pillow
You do it
all
the
nice.
best, Davey. You do it the best.
He's just
dude.
methodical.
Butter him up, and he'll do
All
it.
right.
you're the best.
Fucking, come on, man.
I mean,
Will you go fucking? You know what? Actually, now that you're done with setting everything up, I'm really tired.
Can you
from
cook?
watching you do that? Will you go gather the food?
No, so it's more like this. Yeah, Davey's just quickly throwing together the campsite, and then I'll be like, all right, I made donuts while Davey was doing that. I got some powdered donuts if anyone wants any.
Well, I'll just
So
I'll play
that's what
guitar
we'll do.
at the
We'll
fire
set up-
like I do
We're setting up the
in
campsite.
situations like that.
We set up the kitchen area, and then we will make a quick like snack as soon like while we're setting up.
See, I don't mind making a fire,
Right,
Because I'm a fucking pirate.
Or you could just light the propane torches or whatever. We're just setting up lanterns under the easy up that we can all set up,
Houston.
and then Davey will.
We're doing everything
you
in
know what?
teams now.
You know
And then
what?
we'll
You're
set up-
you're a good leader. I'll follow you anywhere.
I
Thank
don't
you.
think so. No.
I'll follow you anywhere.
Your rules are bullshit.
No,
dog.
dude. As soon as we roll
he's
up,
he's a reasonable dictator.
No.
I'm with him.
It doesn't come from the
I'll
right
back
place,
you up,
man.
all right?
Oh.
Let's go take this shit.
You're
dude, I would
the
love to
camping
be
trip
on
is
like.
turned
weak.
into a
Dude,
robbery.
Jason Bateman made a
Match made in
a
hell.
version of like Alone where they have like
Y'all are gonna beat us up.
you know, you'd be like
No.
yeah, it's like
Did you hear that?
Greg's gonna bring this to violence.
No, if you're in a sleeping bag, they like hold on to the sleeping bag.
no my god no
Punch him in the stomach, butt.
slap him with the slock him like I've got a thing of pantyhose and a bar of soap.
Get him.
We're gonna
And you're,
soap
like,
on a
flailing in
rope
the-
this dude.
We're gonna
They gotta
slope it.
nail down the sleeping bag, something. You know, that'd be a brutal little beating.
fill a sack with Vidalia orange.
All right.
We're all
Yeah,
in this together.
Greg's
all right?
in charge
We're all in
of
this
like
together.
the midnight pranks.
no.
Greg,
Greg gonna hurt somebody,
I'm a
dude.
peacekeeper.
He's
I'm
gonna
a
you're gonna
peacekeeper.
pass
I
out
don't
in your
wanna
sleeping
go at
bag,
all.
and then now you're gonna have your sleeping bag
Oh,
nailed
no.
down.
That's the prank. And then got punched.
That sounds like that. Okay, that doesn't sound like some Boy Scout
And then I
shit. That
slap
sounds like
you in the
church
nuts.
camp.
Greg's
shit.
gonna fucking waterboard you and blast Shania Twain.
Okay.
That's what he's gonna
Actually,
do.
literally torture.
I like
you.
half of that.
No,
That's
I
what I'm
will
telling you
say,
what,
I will say,
but-
like on the retreats, like with the Boy Scouts and all that, they were pretty fucking. They were all tame, and the leaders and all the, all that. They were really professional in the troop I was in. But church camp,
Yeah.
fucking, that was a
What?
different
Okay,
story.
so-
Talking about a bunch of degenerates, and like you said, doing nighttime prank shit. Fucking, that was something else, man.
I have to ask you guys
I
a
don't even.
question
I
about.
have to tell you, Steve. I don't even believe in God.
Oh my god!
Oh no, I'd go to church camp.
Okay.
I did go to church camp like one summer when I was like 12, and I
Yeah.
did it like make my grandma happy.
Right.
And it's like,
Is
Gotta
that
do
what
it
I'm
for
describing?
grandma.
and
Well, grandma did.
So-
no, but dude, I'm telling you, it was a lot of fun because it was a bunch of degenerates,
Okay.
just like me. You know?
Smoking weed?
No,
That's not even a bad
they weren't.
person.
They weren't
Getting
that.
drunk?
They weren't that bad.
Okay, so
Weren't that
I have to
bad.
ask you guys a question about a card game if you guys played it,
Okay.
and if you did play it, what is the name of this? So it can be as many players as you want, but it's like 4 people. You have a deck of cards, right? And they're facing down, and you're playing. You want to play a face card. Jack, you have like you have like one try to get another face card or an ace. and then like queen is 2 tries,
Are
and then
you
a
playing
king.
one card? Or is everybody playing one
Yeah,
card at a time?
you play one at a time unless someone plays a face card, and then after that, ace you try have 4 chances to get a face card.
But
king is 3.
You're throwing cards down. You're not asking people like.
No,
that.
you're just throwing them down. You have a deck in your
what
hand.
do they call that? Like it's like
And you
it's
can
not
slap.
showdown.
You can slap in.
Is it
It's
still
on
the
doubles.
slapping game where you slap?
Did we used to play
Straight
that?
up. What do they call it?
Dude, doesn't it
It's
sound
like-
familiar?
It's called like throw. It's like straight.
I think it's
up
called
or
like
throw down
slaps or something, but you slap in.
I remember.
You
that.
know what
High
I mean?
card.
Yeah.
So,
Isn't it just
and
high
some
card?
people do slam witches.
I remember that. Yeah.
Okay.
We used to play that. We used to play that with Gable.
The
We
one
used
I
to do
know
that
is you
at, like,
slap when there's a jack or something and you get
That's
the
slapjack.
cards.
That's
Slapjack. It's slapjack. Okay. It is. It's slapjack. That's it.
Okay.
And everybody shoots. Everybody reaches for the card.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
you deal off the top.
And whoever.
Okay,
goes-
so we're gonna
goes
play
there first.
slapjack in a
Some fucking
tent.
saloon. Some
Okay.
saloon shit
We're
right
gonna-
there.
we're
I
gonna-
thought we had
so
to
Set
get
up
tent.
We're gonna-
after everyone's done their responsibilities.
We need paintball
We're
guns
sharing
too,
tents?
so we could like. Be
We're gonna play a game of
less-
slapjack.
pranks, Greg.
Yeah, Greg's gonna come in. He's like, "Does anyone want to put icy hot on their nuts?" I mean,
Oh my god!
Wow, you just didn't-
I brought icy hot.
Why?
it's not that kind of
Well,
a party,
I
man.
have a bad back. And
We're
it's
here.
funny
Oh,
when you
dude.
put it on your balls.
We're here
It kind of
exchanging.
stings a little bit.
We're here trying to
It's
exchange
cold
money.
at first.
And
It's
then-
cold at first,
And,
and then it's
it gets,
hot.
And then it gets hot. If you know.
And then you wake up with just like redness
First,
all over your
last
body.
guy to go wash his balls off at the.
No, I'm gonna.
Oh, where do we have?
I'm just not
Hot
gonna. I'm
You're not gonna
see,
put icy
I'm
hot on your balls. You're gonna keep playing slapjack.
I'm not gonna come.
Oh yeah, I told you I didn't want to do that.
He
Fucking
needs a
ouch,
lot
dude.
more excitement than that.
Yeah, that didn't sound fun yet. Haven't heard one fun thing.
Slapjack? You don't want to play
You
slapjack?
don't want to play slapjack shirtless in the
night.
tent with your boys?
One tent. We're sharing a tent now.
In the middle of the
apparently.
woods? Yeah, I spent forever setting up this tent, dude.
I couldn't get the other one.
You're not
We're
gonna,
sharing tents.
You're not gonna fucking.
You're gonna
get
keep
in
me
here
warm, motherfucker.
and slap these jacks with me, bro.
Just sweating
Come
for
on,
some
man.
reason. It's hot in here.
I was
man.
not asking you.
Get shirtless and come
Get your ass
in
in
here.
this tent and slap these jacks.
Come on, boy.
Yeah, but yeah, the person at the bottom of the pile is the one that gets to pull the pipe.
I boiled these walnuts forever, dude.
Shirtless Jacks. That late night Shirtless Jacks with your boys.
You have completely
You've
just destroyed the idea that I've put forth.
You've gutted me.
I knew where it ended.
I'm
all
gutted.
along.
Yes.
You know the step after Shirtless Jacks. You know the only it's Shirtless Jacks.
All right, Houston, forget he said that.
Yeah.
What was the idea?
So yeah,
They're in their own.
Davy's
bubble. They're in their
out
own world.
as soon as you bring pranks in. Davy's out.
I just don't do that shit.
You don't
dude.
have time for this.
I'm not gonna do that to you.
I was kind of out from the
Wait, what is
beginning.
what? Put icy hot?
I just why no.
No,
Why? Why?
no
The
slapjack.
balls?
No camping trip.
I'm.
What about a ski trip? Or I can ski and you guys snowboard.
See, that's where I draw. That's where I draw.
You
the line.
show up in a fucking skin tight fucking
Whoa,
ski
an
suit
outfit? No,
with
I'm
the
just-
You're
fucking
taking it seriously.
streamlined helmet. I know you.
I would be impressed.
While
I know
you guys
do.
are just like wearing your fucking
Have you guys?
your
okay,
raver pants and
Yeah, dude,
snowboarding.
I'm
baggy
gonna wear
orange
the
pants.
loosest clothes I can possibly
I'm wearing-
find.
No, on the real.
Bright
What are those
orange,
rave pants
lime
called?
green.
Have any of you? Hey, have any of
the
you guys?
Jenkos.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Hey, I rock the Jinkos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
On
can
your
fit, You
snowboard?
can fit a 40 in your back pocket, man.
I'm gonna be fucking
sweet.
I
skiing though.
stole
I'm-
a couple of fucking beers back in the
I
day.
ain't got nothing.
I love this.
So-
Are you guys kind of losers in some way?
Oh yes,
Oh, we playing
Yeah,
a game?
I'm a loser.
Let's
I'm
start
a loser,
now.
baby.
You guys.
I'm a loser, baby.
Who's
Yeah,
a
in
loser
some
in
way, I
what
think
way?
I've lost a lot of things.
That's
Yeah,
a that's
so-
a good that's a good Grateful Dead song.
Yeah,
Comes
it is.
around.
Yeah, we all do play music.
Yeah. Do you ever get paranoid on weed? I like this game.
Fucking
It
A.
kind of sounds like, you remember that Lil Wayne song? It's like, are you high right now? Do you ever get nervous?
Yeah.
You know that song?
Well, weed actually intensifies if you have anxiety or and you got some fucking shit you're trying to deal with or some. you
Got
know-
some demons?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to face those demons and you just got to keep looking at them. Just never look away.
Does weed help you confront your demons?
I mean,
It
can
amplifies.
create
It
demons.
amplifies. If you have anxiety, it will intensify it. But
I bet, yeah.
it'll bring to light the fucking thing that you need to work on or you need to deal with and be face to face with.
You know,
Because
it does.
it's just like,
It
do it.
changes the way the way that you might think about stuff, and it helps you let go of stuff. I think. I used to like to get really baked and go do whatever I had to do in public, just for everything.
yeah.
I can't do
would
the
smoke for
fluorescent
everything.
lights. That's what bothers me more than anything. I feel like I'm crying in those fluorescents, you know?
There's always a moment if I'm too high in public. Like, I'm fine if I'm not talking to anybody, but as soon as, like, I come up to someone who's just at work, you
Yeah.
know, like, and I've got to, you know, speak to them.
you
I've got
giggling?
to
Are
say
you-
words. Hell no, I'm not giggling.
Do you feel guilty?
Dude,
You're like, oh, they're at work.
I'm just like,
But you have
I
to go.
know.
You have to get to their level if they're really serious.
oh, dude,
and all
I'm just
that,
like,
yeah.
I just, you know, hello. And then sometimes I go almost non-communicative.
Okay.
Like,
I like that. Just
nothing.
don't
You
say
get-
facial expression.
Yeah, that's
Nothing
so
for
funny.
me.
Put
So
more of
like,
a
stutter.
Nick
so
Cage
Davey
on
and I are doing dabs before we go into Dave and Buster's, and I'm not talking to anyone.
just go, yeah, completely
Dude.
nonverbal.
You're like,
Man, yeah, I
hey
like
Davey,
that.
I really want to get a
Now,
mixed
see,
drink at
that's
the
a
bar.
trip I would consider a D&B's, because then we can kind of low key gamble.
Now that's a
little
camping
bit.
trip, dude.
Yeah.
Let's go just chill there. for a
We're,
couple
now,
hours.
my favorite camping trip is
Solid 8 hours.
an evening at David Buster's.
Hey, let's go for an 8-hour camping trip at DB, bro.
Oh
post
my god.
up, man.
Okay, we're gonna camp out. Okay.
Where am I taking
One
the
beer an
pizza
hour.
to?
Those tents.
The literal tents that are
What?
set up in the dining room.
Oh my god. Let's go. I'm not
Dude, that's totally their wacky
do
vibe,
it.
right?
Yeah.
D&B is like a, you know,
They'd be cool with it.
they
So-
nurture that kind of experience,
Yeah,
right?
it's
They
like-
want you to bring a tent in with your bros and play slapjack on the floor.
yeah, you can rent out a D&B's if you
So the
bring a
camping trip
gun.
wasn't crazy till I
Bring a
brought
gun. Everyone
Slapjack
will
up.
leave. Just point a gun
There
at
was,
two
it was
kids.
a
what we needed.
reasonable trip.
it was,
That's what we needed, Houston.
You don't want to
Those
travel.
segue.
You don't want to get into a car with me for like 6 hours and then get a hotel or an Airbnb with me and just post up for like a week.
I'm
you don't wanna do that?
I'm not shirtless jacking with you, dude. Okay, I know you keep.
Not even that far. We could go like 4 hours to
It's
like
not
Little
that
Tybee,
clever
dude. It's
of an
fine.
entendre.
You're supposed to
Okay.
play with those flapjacks, homie.
no, slapjack.
I
Well,
will
he's trying
cook
to play
up some
with-
donuts.
He wants
As
to
soon
play
as we
with the
get there, when we're
flapjacks.
getting set up, I will fry some donuts if
He
y'all
wants
want
that-
some donuts.
He wants that pancake butt.
That butter.
Play with those flapjacks.
You combine the donuts and the slapjack.
And you have
What's the donut?
offended me.
I didn't know there
Flapjack.
was donuts.
Flapjack.
As
Don't you
as you
ever
twist
finger
and
that.
your ears wiggle that are on your Minnie Mouse hat. Flapjack.
Flapjack.
Oh man, I wish you could control them with
I
your
can't-
mind. Just a request.
I forgot that I'm wearing the mini one. I was like, it's bigger. It's more comfortable for me, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's sweet. That's probably like from Disney World. It's just cool, dog.
Okay.
It's
I know
collector's.
it
Collect
is.
that shit.
Yep.
It's collector's
drip.
item
It's drip.
that's been shoved in a closet.
Yep.
Yep.
What do you? What
Who
do
gives
you
a
put
fuck,
shit?
dude? Anarchy, bro.
I mean, this is for
I put fucking expensive, high quality
I love
collectibles
buying
in
shit.
the bottom back of a closet. Fuck 'em.
Pour dust on them.
Houston.
I fucking empty my vacuum cleaner into
Collect
that hat.
Houston is wearing this for breast cancer awareness.
Yeah, that's
I like that. I forget what comedian it was that was talking about it, but he was talking about how he started smoking cigarettes pretty early, but also still played
Oh, it's
with
Dan Soder.
Yeah,
he's
pla-
he's so funny.
played with the action
He's still
figures.
playing with action figures. Yeah, he was talking about his wrestling matches
Yeah.
that he would set up.
He's like, I think it's gonna be Tatanka for the IC. Fucking
Damn.
Steve.
But his voice makes it, man. He's got that crazy deep voice, almost Seth Rogen-y.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's made for radio. It's a nice
Did
voice.
you
got
did you ever
something
play
there.
with wrestling figures?
I mean,
Reaction
I
figures?
watched wrestling, but I did not like the wrestling action figures.
No,
I had a ring.
I had some just like rando army men and some Power Rangers.
You didn't have no
And-
Transformers?
I had Transformers.
No
I had some
Beast Wars?
Transformers.
I fucked up some Beast Wars.
Yeah, dude. Beast Machines, Beast Wars.
So
I
back
played a
when I
lot
was
of
a
war.
kid,
I just played like Sad War.
And watched Leave It to Beaver and old war
Weird,
movies.
Old timey.
so the cool wrestlers back in the day was like Andre the Giant. You know,
That's-
that was like
you're
that's-
old. He's
no,
older.
seriously,
He's
I'm
older.
fucking 40, so it's like
He's gonna talk about the
It's
it's
Ultimate
weird.
Warrior.
No, like when I was a kid,
That's
like my
motherfucking
cousins,
Princess Bride, dude. That's
my cousins used to fuck me up, and that's what we would do. Like at my
dude.
family get-togethers. We
You were
would go
doing
out and we would
wrestling moves on
wrestle,
each other?
and
Oh
my
my-
older cousin, like I don't know how many times he put me in the figure four.
Murder
He's like, "I'll
each
show you this
other.
move." It's like,
I can
and
do
he'd
a figure
pretzel
four.
me all up,
Nice.
and I'd be like, "Okay, fuck."
Let me put you in the sharpshooter.
Getting
not gay.
pretzeled
But I mean, I
up.
was.
I'm just gonna.
I was.
I'm
I
gonna.
was
You
a
just
tough
no.
kid,
Get on
so-
your back and let me pick your legs up, and I'm gonna step through them, cross your legs, flip you over, sit on your back.
That all sounds erotic.
We're gonna practice that for like 7 hours today. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna be hanging out, and I'm just gonna spear you.
Like crack your back.
I'm gonna choke slam you.
I like pretzel.
I'm gonna
you
power
up.
bomb you.
We're and
I'm gonna just
Pretzel
push
by
your
your
head in
cousin.
between my legs, and I'm gonna try to pick you up.
all right.
Don't try to fight me on it. Just let me.
Strip down, grease up. Let's go.
No, that's how you lose grip. You got to powder.
I would
Strip down, powder
definitely.
up.
We
Get
were
good
doing finishing moves in the pool as young
Yeah.
kids. I remember I did the razor's edge. You let your friend, you like put up.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh,
At the Jackass house.
There was a pool for a while that we jumped off.
They,
that.
did, they
so
did some
at the-
loud shit there.
At the there was my
I
friend
know-
Dallas. He lived literally on the other side of tracks from me, and that was where I first
Stabbing Davey.
smoked my first cigarette. That's where I got
stabbed
a
with a
yard
fork.
It was a yard fork with old cake on
That's
it.
where you were conditioned.
Thrown into my gut, and it stuck out. And I had to remove it.
why was he?
Dallas
Why
didn't
was
get
he
why-
doing
We were in an argument about something, and I was like, "Fuck you, dude!" And he like, "Oh yeah," and he knew where it was.
Yeah.
And he like
Was it?
went kneeled down,
You got
picked
gored.
it up, and then fucking like
Chuck-
chucked it at me, and it stuck
stuck in your
straight
stomach.
out.
You think it
And
was grinded down a little bit?
No, so
get it
that
sharp?
heated.
He
It was
just
that
he
heated.
just fucking
That's how it is
chucked
here.
that thing into my fat little
Oh
gut.
yeah.
Yeah.
That,
my
reminds
shirt.
me of an incident
Yeah.
of my brother throwing a screwdriver
Were you
at me,
bleeding?
and I'm like, fuck.
I had puncture
plays
wounds on
out
my tum
sometimes.
tum, man.
Were you bleeding? You're like, I have to put pressure on this.
Got tetanus?
Was
probably?
bleeding.
Isn't that
out.
weird how like you? So I'm not gonna. What did you do when you got stabbed? What was you? Did you pull it out
I
immediately?
pulled it out immediately.
Did you rub
Get
it?
this out of me.
Dude, did
Hand over it.
Did you watch it go in? Like, as it hit you?
I
Or
love-
or
yeah.
were you looking looking the other
motion.
way?
No, I was.
It's
looking
better when you're
right
not.
at it.
Oh, that
Did you like
sucks.
turn your head
That
and then
sucks.
it's like stuck in your?
No, I was looking. It was
Wide-eyed.
I was
Down in
running.
my stomach.
I was running and I got stuck with a screwdriver in the back of my leg.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah, Davey like pushes him down and turns on his stovetop, cauterizes the wound,
Yeah.
puts a butter knife on the stovetop.
Nice.
Dude, I would stop hanging out at Dallas's house.
I did, but they had the trampoline in the backyard
That's
that
awesome.
had holes in it.
Oh,
So
it was like a.
There was a risk. There was
You
always
could fall
a
through.
risk.
Sometimes people fall through.
Yeah, and so we would all jump off of the roof of their house. We'd get a run
Onto
start onto it, and there
With
was
the holes in it.
Yeah,
On the roof?
dude.
Damn.
It wasn't that high. It wasn't
Yeah,
that high.
that's-
You just got to
It's
land
like,
on your
wow.
back instead of on your foot because your foot
And we
is going to
would
poke
double
through.
bounce each other.
Off
Yep.
the roof.
Yeah. So it was dangerous. People broke limbs at Dallas's
Yeah.
house.
So like they went onto the trampoline, y'all all double jumped him, and
Fadoo!
who can fly
Gone,
farther into
dude.
the yard?
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you I got in trouble because
The goal was to try to get back up onto the roof.
Oh,
Right?
well, that's kind of cool. If you can jump from it and bounce back.
Yeah. Well,
Almost
how? What? Does
impossible.
someone have to like shove you?
How do you change? Yeah, your trajectory.
So like,
somebody
is
hit
it directly down?
So yeah, you would jump, you fall off of it, try to double bounce.
Because I'm thinking you're like double jumping, you're like just run and then leap, and then somehow you just push yourself backwards.
You guys know how to. Like, you can either take away somebody's bounce or help them.
Yeah,
that's true.
Get a good one if you hit it right before they come down.
Oh,
so
yeah.
many.
But if
people
you
stole
drop
my
it, if you
bounce,
drop
bro.
it all the way
Oh,
full
yeah, you
suspension
still- you
when
still
they hit
my
it,
shit?
then
When you
they'll just
go,
take the legs out.
And then you fall, and then you fucking what? You knee yourself in the goddamn
in the
face.
chin. Yeah.
Oh shit!
You bite your lip. You bite your tongue.
That's so good.
Merry
They all-
Christmas, bitch. My
They
turn.
they all laugh at you because of
was-
that one time that you got stuck half of your body between the springs and
Oh,
the trampoline,
that would cut
and you
you
got
up.
stuck on your chest
And pinch? It would pinch you
yeah,
so bad,
you were
dude.
pinched and you were screaming and you were crying and your friends were just laughing at you.
Mama.
and wouldn't
Oh,
help
no.
you. Mama.
Yep. Great
Man.
times.
That happened to
Nothing bad about that.
Did y'all have BB guns at a pretty young age?
Yeah.
What was the
really
worst thing you
shoot
ever
many
did with the
people.
BB gun?
I mean, we would shoot each other. I mean,
We got
it's
ours
pretty
taken
bad.
away. We got ours
Like-
taken away.
I had a BB in my leg for a long time.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
If you pump
So the
that bitch
older
up.
ones that you could pump, like
Yeah.
20 fucking
Yeah.
pumps
Into a-
you can like do 20 fucking pumps.
This is a
That's-
gun.
Yes.
This is just
So
a
those
gun.
are the best. You know, like the newer ones they sell nowadays, they're fucking weak ass,
Huzzah!
bitch ass shit. It's like they only go about
This
four-
is
four
more
or 500
dangerous than a gun.
FPS. You know,
They
it's
sell those
like-
little like kind of water jelly ones now.
Yeah, that's
Oh, those
still
are the rounds?
bad.
those are fun.
That
I've
seems
never
better.
had.
It comes in a bag of like silica, and you put them in a bowl of water, and it just like it
Oh, I've
makes like
seen
thousands of
like
fucking
Orbeez
jelly,
type
like
shit.
gel
Yeah.
pellets.
Oh my god! And they can,
So much fun.
Oh my
And then
god!
you just fire
seems
those
nice,
at your
though.
friends' faces.
I seen those videos of them like shooting them, and they're like fluorescent.
Oh, that'd be fucking dope.
They're like looks like an assault rifle.
Why is it always the kid who says "Don't shoot me in the eye" that gets shot in the eye?
Okay, thank you,
classic
Houston.
trope.
Thank you. That just gave me an idea for next year at the festival.
Okay,
Man, you
man,
should wear some goggles.
dude.
No, because you just gotta charge up
Yeah.
the freaking. You gotta put some
And it's
glow
gonna
in
be
the dark paint
some
in
piss
there,
in there.
charge them up with a light, and then load them up in a gun, and just go out there and start spraying it through the crowd.
Did you gotta
Mowing
pick them
them
up,
down.
dude? That's so you can't
Mowing
litter
them-
like that. Who's gonna pick those up?
There, it's
That's
so,
why you
it's
do
so,
it in a
Go into
city.
the ground.
It's so
That's why you
so
do it
just
in a crowded
dissolves.
city.
Oh, it dissolves.
Yeah, you don't feel bad.
Huzzah!
You don't feel bad. you don't
you can
feel
fill
bad.
it with acid
Dude,
or pee.
It takes all your worries away.
I got into a
that,
lot of
though.
trouble with my friend's
Yeah.
BB gun at his house. I went to the backyard and I was trying to shoot a bird,
Yeah.
but
Cool.
the bird was in a little tree, and there was a trailer right behind the bird
Oh.
and a window.
And you shot through, and you shot
Shot a window out.
You killed the
I killed a
grandma.
guy.
There's a window
No,
behind
but
the
I did
bird.
shoot a window out. Yeah, there was a whole fucking trailer.
There was a bird in front of the window. Is what you should
yeah,
have
the little tree was in front of someone's trailer.
You got him though, didn't you?
No,
Damn,
I just shot a window out.
not worth it.
I'm not gonna lie. I hid. I went back inside to my friend's house
Yeah.
and hid out. I was like, dude, I just shot your window, your neighbor's window out.
We gotta lay low here. Here's the gun. Wiping
Oh, is
your
someone
prints off
knocking?
of
Yeah,
it.
it's like they're knocking.
Take
Probably
this.
what they're here
And
about.
You're like holding it in your shirt, and you make them take it, and they're like touching it, and you're like, touch,
Yeah.
rub
Here,
that
catch this. Yeah.
Spit on it
So
a little bit for me.
earlier this evening, I about fucking shit my drawers. 'Cause
Okay.
I was standing outside. I was standing out front when those trees fucking dropped
Oh.
in my neighborhood, and it's fucking scary as shit because it reminded me when I was firefighting and we were like spiking out at night, and there's big ass fucking firs that are burnt out at the base, and they're dropping all around us, and
Got
we're
some PTSD
and we're freaking and we're
sounds
freaking
going.
holding line at nighttime, freaking holding fire line and shit, and like trees are fucking dropping freaking all through the night, and it's
Is
like
it
you
really
never know.
loud?
You never know when you're gonna freaking get fucking hit. And you can't even see them coming. But so, I was on the side of the mountain and it was foggy, so sound is amplified in the fog, and it sounded like it was right on fucking top of it.
Were
And
you
of
in
course,
a
Feel
car?
like an earthquake.
I was out in front
Yeah,
of my house.
and you can't see shit.
I was out in front of my house, and I heard the fucking tree crack, and I know what that sound is, because, I mean, I've done tree work, and I've heard big-ass trees crack and break around me at nighttime in the woods, and...
Wasn't that windy up there?
No, it was a couple of trees. There's this area on our road that you could see the water on the road. There's this wet spot in the road, and there's a spring off the mountain, and it just came about in the last year. And year round, that corner is always wet. So I mean, I know it just softened. We got all that rain just here recent, and that area is real spongy. So the tree just got waterlogged and had all the weight of the water on the tree, and the tree was rotten at the base anyways. So it just snapped off at the base and
Just a matter of time.
took out 2 more trees with it. So I mean, it was like a freaking wasteland.
That's just scary.
Selfish ass tree.
But it was crazy because
That's like a murder suicide, dude.
like I heard the first tree drop, and it sounded like it was like 20 feet in front of me. It was so fucking scary that I like ran to my truck because all I heard was this big ass crash, and it
I
like
thought the
continued.
sky was
no, I mean,
falling.
no, it was, and it continued for like 5 seconds. It's just like crash, boom, brr, brr, smash, smash.
That's reasonable.
And I thought
It's
my
the end of
neighbors.
everything. A
So-
giant is running through the woods, and
No,
it's
it's
gonna
like-
step on me.
It's like in the direction it was. It's like right across the street, and I knew, and like I thought my neighbor's house got completely fucking smashed and destroyed,
Yeah.
and the tree was like coming down in my direction because it's uphill from me. So I'm like running towards the fucking truck to fucking jump underneath it because I don't. Because
The life or death situation.
Because that first tree dropped and it took 2 more trees with it. So it was like smash, boom, crash, and then it's just like crash, boom, smash, fucking, and it just kept going like a fucking war zone. And that's why I was like, after the first tree dropped and I kept hearing shit, I was just like, run, jump underneath the fucking truck because that was my safety. At that point, I was like, I didn't want to get pinned in front of the house.
Right.
So I was just like trying to get underneath the truck, in front of the truck or underneath it, because that was a safe place that I thought, which was, the safest place, because I was by the fucking piece of shit metal gazebo, which ain't gonna do shit,
It's just gonna set on fire
safe
somehow.
here.
But
This
dude,
is
it's like
crazy.
I ran inside and I grabbed my fucking headlamp, and it's like the first responder in me, and I ran up the fucking hill to go fucking drag.
So I ran in my house and I got my
gotta-
gun.
and then
I ran
drag people
outside.
out of the fucking.
Start shooting at the sky.
But these trees landed in between 2 fucking houses.
I have
miraculously, and my the other neighbors that it like took out their whole front deck, his truck, everything. They weren't even home.
Is this during a storm? Like I
No,
just
but
just
we
now.
where a
It's
giant chain
stormed-
reaction of trees falling over?
It
It was
happened
a-
just
it was-
now.
But I mean, it was a bunch of big ass rotten trees in a soft area on the mountain,
And it all just fell
And
all
it
with-
was just like it was a perfect freaking equation to make that. The tree was
A
rotten. It was gonna
landslide.
drop. It was gonna drop at some point, but
A
I mean,
recipe.
Fucking insane, dude.
Some would say recipe for disaster.
yeah.
Or a Christmas miracle that no
So
one
my
was
blood's
hurt.
still kind of pumping from that earlier.
Yeah.
So,
So you
I would have almost shit
Yeah.
myself too. Dude, I would have almost shit
well, no,
myself.
because
for
I thought
sure.
I was like gonna go. I was trying to go save my fucking neighbors because my neighbor Julie. It was up at Julie's house.
You're a
Which-
golden retriever,
And
man.
it's like fucking, I was, she's disabled and shit, and fucking, I'm like screaming up there. I'm like, you guys all right? Fucking run! As I'm running up there.
No, don't
run, bitch! I'm running too.
It was sketchy as fuck.
Jump out of your window. I'll catch you.
Judy!
Yeah, I don't know when you feel anything like that. When you feel like something's about to break, and your mind kind of just
Joe-
switches over to what would I do? What do I do?
You had mentioned like, what would I do if a war zone erupted where I'm
Yeah.
living?
Yeah, my mind goes there. I just have to test out.
All right, there's gonna be
See what the
tanks,
worst
so I'm
case
gonna have to
scenario
get
is.
some.
It's gonna sound like buildings are blowing up.
I'm gonna have to build fucking punji spike, fucking
What's that?
pits.
Man, if
The
if-
bamboo
yeah.
shoot spikes in a
Oh
pit.
shit, that's cool. I like that. I
Punji
could
pit.
learn a lot real quick. Dude, whoever
Building your
has the
defenses.
books when shit goes down, though, I'm telling
Send me
you,
them.
Those are gonna be so valuable, man. All the library dudes that everyone doesn't get laid, fucking hates his life.
Okay,
dudes.
so best thing to do is start. Well, no, the economy's going to collapse when you do this. So you can't really like.
You have to hit a
hoard-
food suppliers.
Vast library.
So like,
Because if you have all of the survival guides
Yeah.
and like
Just all the knowledge,
and things
just-
like that, if you have that, the people that are going to be trying to get those from you don't have anything to trade, right? Because they
They
need
have to kill you. I mean,
you're gonna have to fucking pry these books from my cold dead hands.
I'm
we're
talking
just
about
trying to learn how to grow tomatoes, man.
No, you
Kill me!
you follow the food
It's not
supply.
hard.
Where we have to go get where everyone gets all their chicken. We're going to the chicken plant.
What?
We're taking over.
That's
the
a
chicken-
Tyson
bad-
chicken.
That's
Yeah.
a bad one.
We're knocking over
Bro.
Tyson.
I'm good on that.
Just all the chicken.
We now own.
If we
all
own a
of
lot
the
of the
chicken.
chicken, that we get to trade for books,
As long as we don't have to
We can
harvest
build
it
a library.
ourselves.
And by proxy, the eggs.
and we can buy the book
We're
on how to
Eggmen.
run a
Oh, no,
Tyson
I'm-
factory,
We're yolk
and
boys.
we can become Tyson.
That's we're gonna put that on our new coat of arms.
Houston
Double
Tyson.
yolk, double yolk eggs.
and I'll be Cox.
Eggs.
We'll take over all the chicken.
What's your
Eggs.
crest, dude? It's eggs.
It's
It's a bunch of eggs.
the ovum, bruh.
Those aren't gonna last long, though. Is the thing.
What, the
chicken-
coat of arms?
Excuse me, the
I don't-
chickens?
I don't think they have like I don't know.
What-
They
what-
have
what
to
did
use
you
You
You're
acting
be
like
like
these
to
chickens
keep-
don't reproduce.
We have to then breed these chickens on day one.
They breed themselves.
It was a for example. Yeah.
Chickens
No,
are
they're
very
killing
No, I-
chickens
no,
at
we gotta
Tyson.
follow
They're
this all
not
the way
breeding.
through.
You
If
said
we're
a Tyson factory. That's killing chickens. That is not
the
breeding chickens.
chicken.
Or
hold
whatever.
on.
probably don't want to
Everybody
Tyson.
calm down. Calm down.
You're
So
thinking
when
about
the-
a farm.
No, when the world starts to shut down, you're gonna need the chickens, right? People are
Yeah,
gonna need to
I
eat
think it's number
chicken.
one. It's
and
the
this
best
is
meat.
so. I'm sorry, I'm speaking for you, Houston, but so you're gonna need to take over the Tyson factory because it's one of the largest
Live chicken.
processors.
And we're gonna go and we're gonna
Chicken.
free all the
They get live
chickens.
chickens.
We're
They
gonna
make
convert
even
them
processed-
to
Already shit that's already
we're
made.
gonna
Farm-
convert them
so-
to Catholicism.
Yeah.
We're gonna make them
Okay.
more.
we're gonna
shit to
take
one
them.
true
We're gonna
Lord,
take them
our
out of
God.
cages, and they're gonna
And they'll
be
give
free
us
range.
the chicken.
So we just have 200 chickens now in a post-apocalyptic
Okay,
situation.
200.
All right,
100,000.
I'm telling you, you're in charge of the chickens. So
Dude,
He's
can
totally-
you
this is
imagine
your
having
thing.
chicken on a stick in an apocalypse scenario?
So you get,
Yeah,
you,
it's
get
gonna-
you take the
gonna
Tyson
be great.
factory. You go ahead and do that.
It's gonna be fucking great.
You're gonna have like
Take it
a
over.
fucking blown out fucking food truck, and you're gonna be serving what is supposed to be chicken on a stick.
It's chicken
out
on a
of it.
stick. Quick.
It is.
Serving, or is he
It is
going to
not
be
chicken.
attacked?
So
He starts getting shorter. Where do you get
I
this
don't.
meat from?
So wait, what? Am I just a guy that visits y'all in this post-apocalyptic? So now
I'm not
I'm
camping
on my
at
own with all
Tyson.
these chickens now.
No,
in the
you-
end of the world, and I'm visiting you to sell you chicken on a stick that you.
That's what it sounds like.
You're the one that brought up chicken on
You
a
sold
stick.
us on it. What?
So I think that
mean,
you're
we're,
now-
we're all.
Oh, so
We're-
I'm in a blown-out trailer by the river.
Houston, what did you do with our investment
Frying up
money?
You were the
We
one
gave
to
you,
live by
like,
the
you
river.
sold us on this 6 months ago. We gave you
Come on, man.
the investment money.
You told
what-
us chicken on sticks.
I
Chick
will
We
be
sticks.
want
the.
to see-
You told us Chick Sticks by Huey was gonna be
It
the
was
next
success.
thing.
it was
be-
incredible chicken, but we need to see.
That's what it was.
Results.
I took it over to the seed bank.
You just kept getting
The
robbed.
seed bank.
Every time you made a chick
I came
stick,
back with some tomato seeds that I took from them when they were robbing me. I took it from them. I robbed
were-
them back.
Every
They were
time you
kicking-
come, every time you come to us
They were
for
taking
money,
all-
you're talking about supply, demand.
One
and
guy
we're
was
just
kicking
like,
my
what?
ribs, and I took
I got
them
some
out
okra
of the
seeds,
heel
yeah.
of the boot.
Ooh, some okra.
I think they're okra seeds. I don't know yet. Though.
It's rat poop.
I think I might have been pickled
Yeah.
cucumber I had. Maybe not pickled okra.
Pickled seeds. I don't know if
That's
it-
not how planting seeds work.
He said
can't.
pick-
I got
can't
these pickled
plant-
okras.
I can't plant pickled seeds.
That's a whole field's worth of
Ooh.
seeds in these pickled okras.
You just ruined that.
All right,
shit.
so what are we driving in a post-apocalyptic scenario?
What are you
You're
driving?
down by the river.
No, but yeah, you already told me what I'm driving. I'm driving a fucking blown out van.
No, you probably. I think that you would have like.
How old is your oil?
How? Yeah.
Have you ever changed your oil?
It came with it.
Well, Houston,
I don't
in that
know
situation,
what to tell
it's
you.
whatever is in front of us.
That's where the flavor comes from. I don't even season the chicken. Just
When's the last time I saw you guys? It had to have been a year and a half since I've seen y'all.
I know. I've been missing that.
I've just
chicken.
been traveling. I'm just a traveling chicken man.
I'm a chicken.
That's why I've got this beard. It's been forever since I've seen y'all.
it's been.
I used to know that name.
We saw you 3 hours ago.
Yeah.
I think the
you say-
oil that you're frying the chicken in is like
poison.
is poisoning you.
Oh, really?
Because it's just the motor oil.
Oh, yeah. It's like, hey,
From
Houston.
the van.
I haven't been called that in a long time.
So,
I used to be called that.
so back,
Most people just call me chicken man.
Chicken man.
See your face.
so back to the post-apocalyptic stuff. I like where you're going with that. What vehicle would you choose?
Let's
A Nova.
bring it back to the
Nova.
Nova,
Alright.
of course.
What vehicle?
I want to talk about.
Nova
I want to talk
Super
about
Sport.
what
Are we
vehicle.
going like
Like
helicopter tank? Can
it
we go
depends
there?
on the terrain, where you live, where your stronghold is,
Helicopter.
whether you have.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
You want a
Best
helicopter?
vehicle.
Go kart with wings.
But I mean, if you're in the mountains, the best thing to have is a horse. You know.
No.
I mean, but so I mean that's gonna. You don't have to worry about fuel. I mean,
You
You're
gotta
like-
feed
you're
the
like-
horse.
the horse.
It's a
all
3
you need
days
is
ride.
water.
You have
all
to change
you need
horses
water,
like 8
water
times.
and
It
grass,
needs food
man.
and water.
Yeah,
And
the
then a
horse-
little bit
Well,
of
then you
Take care of the
have-
horse.
What are they?
Well,
Carrots,
what are you
apples?
going to do? You have to change your horse
Right,
out
so
after you.
that's if you're in the mountains, all right? Now, if you're in the desert, that's a
Horse.
different story. Then,
Horse
like,
next to
maybe a
water.
motorcycle. But if I had a motorcycle, I'd need to have a 50 cal. So if I see anybody coming from a
And
mile
gas.
away, I can
I was
fucking
gonna say,
take them out.
I was going to ask you what kind of arms would you be bearing then?
50 cal.
Well, I mean, if you're in the
Gun.
like, I wouldn't
No
I wouldn't
quest.
want a motorcycle
50 cal.
unless I was in the desert and you could see people coming from a long ways away.
But they can also
Miles away.
see you.
It's always a gun, though.
It's
That's
just
your arm.
another guy with
That's
a
why.
50
That's
cal.
why I got
Yeah,
the
he has
50
a
cal
sniper,
with the
though.
fucking long range. Fucking,
That guy thought of that as well.
Slung
wanna
across your
fucking-
back
yeah.
on your motorcycle.
I want a bow and a tomahawk, bitch.
Yeah.
I knew you were gonna pick a bow.
Yeah.
And the tomahawk.
Like 3
you get really
different
good at it.
tomahawk sizes, like a samurai.
Damn, you lose that real quick though.
What are you talking about? I just
You
go
come
get 'em.
pull it
I
out.
fucking
What would
like
be-
boot on chest.
If you miss,
you go.
there's one shot.
If I miss,
He has several.
What do you mean? I have so many arrows.
Okay, so you got a. Oh, I mean tomahawks.
You could have more
could-
than
That's,
one.
I mean, if I
Tomahawks,
don't
like
want, if I don't
harmonicas?
feel like I can make the shot, I'm gonna shoot an
He's
arrow.
he's mostly an arrow guy. He's a
And then you got your melee weapon.
They
maybe,
call that
maybe buck
silent,
knife.
silent and deadly.
Davey's
I would
the
go-
campfire guy.
I would go underground. I'm finding some
Mole
old
man.
fallout shelter and
Oh, the
learning
mole way.
to make bombs.
worm way.
There's enough knowledge about bombs down there. I'm
So-
gonna make bombs and blow up all your places.
You have this weird connection with the war in Israel.
What?
Dude!
Sorry. They travel underground. They
We were
travel
doing
underground.
so good.
So back
We
to
were doing
back to
so
what? Okay,
well.
can I want to
Sorry,
say.
everyone.
So back to what Davey was saying. He was talking about using bow and arrow, and I love bow and arrow. There is a weapon for every
We go
occasion,
out of frame.
and that's why
Say what you're saying.
I've got a 150-pound crossbow, and I love doing target
It'd be
practice
recurve,
with it.
wouldn't it? You'd have a
And
that
that
is
is so
Goddamn
much fun.
right.
He's a purist. He's a
So
purist.
that is the
That's
sniper
gonna
rifle of
break,
bows.
probably. I'm imagining that
That's the
breaking
classic
somehow.
bow, though.
Yeah, dude.
You tumble down the mountain wrong.
I'll be
with
honest,
it on
though.
your back.
So the
It's
great
either
thing
might hurt
about a
you.
bow.
You tumble
might
down a
break.
mountain wrong with any weapon or anything. If
think
you
a
have
gun
a
would be
pack
good.
on, you think a gun would be good? You ever have a gun and like bend over
Might
too
pop you a
hard
little bit.
and it
Oh, and
pinches
it-
your tummy?
Yeah.
Or like
That's
something
not,
like
it
that.
won't break.
If you fall down a cliffside, if you're tumbling,
You're
You're
tumbling.
fucked.
yeah, if you,
You just
took a
fucked.
tumble,
I think
it's
Every
gonna
which
hurt,
way to
dude.
Christmas.
You're at least gonna have
Santa
like an
ain't coming to town.
imprint bruise of the gun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's
no,
gonna
so
hurt.
that-
Are we doing
At least
swords
it
at
don't
all?
break.
Is swords relevant?
Yeah, dude, we're allowed to have bladed weapons.
That's intimate.
Broadsword?
So that's like the real
This
true
sentence
fucking.
about to get
Back in the
intimate.
day,
Yeah,
back in the
50
day, you had to
cal,
get
and I have
close to
bombs.
somebody to kill
I'm
him.
You had to
going
run 'em
to
through.
You had to
penetrate
get.
you with
You had
my
to look a man in the
steel.
eye back in the day. to
Okay,
kill
so
him.
if we're having classic weapons, are you having a sword?
What kind of
He
sword
said
are we
50
having?
cal.
No, it
That was
depends
his-
on. Okay,
That was his
He
weapon.
said it's relevant.
I want the best fucking weapon for the times. So
Okay, so
if we're going
no thoughts.
medieval, if
Okay,
we're going medieval,
1, 2, 3.
if we're going medieval, I want a fucking bow for sure. I want a fucking crossbow, and I want a fucking big ass fucking sword, like a claymore.
A claymore.
I just need 20 more fucking
That's so
pounds to
heavy.
wield it.
Why do you want to swing something so heavy?
I'm joking.
You're
I'm joking. No, I would be happy with a fucking with a small crossbow, a fucking.
Now it's a crossbow.
I want a spear for distance.
Spear is what I was gonna say.
A small
You can't have
shield.
everything.
12-foot spear.
No,
with a feather on
no,
it.
you
Get out of
do.
here.
You can have everything.
Doing the stomps.
Slap him.
But you fucking slowly lose that shit in fucking combat as you need it, you know? And it's not too far away if you need to run back and
Oh,
grab
yeah,
it. You know, it's like,
All right, I'm gonna backflip my way back to my spear.
Yeah. So you get smacked in the face real hard, you get mad.
no, it's
break
like you
it,
start
break it, and now
with
you
the
have
shield and spear. And it's like motherfuckers, and then you break into the battle, and then you got your short sword.
Are we
It's like-
shield walling?
Yeah, shield wall.
We'll do shield wall.
Oh, we gonna flank? We're gonna
Phalanx.
flank
We
them
need to
with a
practice,
phalanx?
gentlemen.
Are we in
need
a
to
war or an
practice.
apocalypse in medieval times?
Okay, so
We need to
I'll
be
be the
prepared
general.
for everything, every scenario.
So, all right,
Apocalyptic medieval.
I'm gonna be the king.
Time to
guy.
get hard, motherfucker.
I'll be the general.
I'll tell everyone what to do. Okay, here's what we do.
We're gonna do a pincer formation, and we're gonna smash them on either sides.
So it
We're
is
gonna
a war.
We're gonna take them by the rears, and
Yes,
we're
and
gonna
this is
smash them.
this is a general's meeting. So every single one of you has a unit.
A pincer.
I still thought we were talking about the end of the world.
Two-pronged.
Surviving.
No, this is how
You're
we're
like-
raiding. We're doing ops,
Okay.
special ops on other camps.
Okay.
Okay.
Other post-apocalyptic camps. We're gonna come in.
I'm underground.
What do you have?
I don't
Yeah.
know,
I
man.
didn't hear any of this.
Chicken man. You're like, so
your
the
act
oil has
together.
really gone to your head, dude.
I do not know these men.
There's no
I do
war.
not know who you speak of.
Go back to your
I pay my
You want-
taxes.
I'm a
I'm an
general.
honest citizen.
I'm a general. I'm a general of war.
Why do you have a spear?
I am fucking Ares. I think it's spear.
It's been a
Goddamn
long
mind.
time. I'd usually go by Aaron.
Chicken man.
You know you've had that
Ares.
same chicken for 5 years now. You know that chicken went bad a long time ago.
This chicken is.
You don't have the freezers. I can tell.
I got freezers, man. It's got coolant. I have coolant to run my refrigerators for my chicken.
Well, you know, I just.
You guys heard about the chicken tax, right?
That's what Houston does. It
Chicken
makes
jack.
you suck.
The
it.
chicken-
Chicken
tax.
jack.
chicken tax.
800% markup.
Okay.
800% tax.
That's sick. Good margins right there. I think invest.
All right. So
that's-
a Nova. It's a Nova.
He's like, explain this to me.
Tonfa.
You need to
Whip. Just
hit him.
punch him in the gut with it.
Yeah.
Gut
Then
shot.
flip it
Those
around.
things-
Hit him in the jar.
Dude, yeah,
What are those
flip it
things,
around your hand
is
into
it
a hammer.
A bola or bolo? What are they called?
Nightstick.
The things with two balls and
Oh,
string.
yeah, to
Yeah.
trip people, maybe.
Bolo?
Whoa.
Yeah.
You can trip them.
You,
You trip him up.
You
you would most
That's a
likely like
ninja- that's a
whip him
ninja
in the
weapon
face
for
with
sure.
it, though.
Yeah, you can swing that around almost like a small mace, or you can whip it around and tie it around their neck so tight, choke them to death.
Oh,
Yeah, you can go over and wrench it a little bit. Make sure.
So wait, who was on horseback? Because that's a horseback weapon.
He wants
Yes.
a horse,
Okay.
I'm on a.
but the
I'll
horse
take the
rides
motor.
in
Walk
your
around.
Nova. There's a special compartment for the horse in the Nova.
Wow.
My
I
horse-
wouldn't mind if we.
My
like-
horse will not be
fancy.
riding in your Nova.
What if it's a long distance? You can't just show
Are
up.
we a
You're gonna
team or
show
are
up-
we enemies?
So-
I
I'll
can't
pick you
tell.
up. I'll
We
pick
can't
you up,
travel
homie.
anywhere
When your
that
car-
doesn't have
when your
fucking
car breaks
stables.
down, I'll come and pick you up.
So we're traveling, and basically we have to
stables.
look for a place that has a stable.
No, you can just
No,
tie it up somewhere.
good, man.
Put some water in a
This
trough.
is the end of the world.
in a bucket.
So why do you?
I don't have a
Okay.
squire.
I don't have a young boy. I don't have a young boy to follow me.
You
And
can
my
be
way-
my
Put my fucking my plates of armor
Zoom
on.
out.
were real cool
You're the
until-
chicken man, and you've
I'm a
got-
knight, the chicken
You
knight.
trick little boys with your chicken
You've
sticks.
just got a boy chained up.
boy.
That I'm like whipping his ass all the time.
I don't.
I don't.
I just like to. I like to feed him chicken and whip him a little bit.
and make him.
More mead,
Yeah.
huh? I said, just punch him right in the face.
Terrible.
Wow.
You're terrible to your boy. We gotta say something.
Nothing to say.
There's nothing to say. It's the
Nothing to
apocalypse.
say.
Yeah, what? No, don't.
Just turn a blind
There
eye.
are no
Seth.
rules.
Just
and
turn a
this is what
blind eye.
Houston
Seth.
would do.
Be
With
like,
no
look, Houston,
rules.
I know.
Don't worry about how I treat the wart.
But
Yeah.
it's only been the apocalypse for a couple
Toby,
days.
it's
now.
all right. He says it's a little
might
boy,
end.
but
It's
that's-
3 days. People are still taking money. You don't have to be in this burned out chicken shack.
With my squire.
Yeah, dude. Like
Like small little housing crisis, dude.
Like-
Like whipping that.
No,
boy.
yeah.
we're just in a
That
recession,
boy is
man.
20 years old, and he consented to it. So
I don't think so. The way
he's a man.
talking.
He consented to it.
Sure. Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Yeah.
Yep. Whatever floats your boat. But anyways, so would you guys wear armor or no armor going to war?
We're
I
going
would-
to war now,
light
fully?
armor?
I
Light
would
armor?
going to
Yeah.
war.
Well, you would have to have someone to help you put on your armor.
Santa's coming,
Well, I
and
mean,
he's gonna
let-
break in here.
let's be real, dude.
and
We would
like
all
he
die
he
more.
might be looking for presents.
British Santa.
He might be looking for presents, man.
I heard
So-
they have to put out mushy peas for British Santa.
Davy's a ninja,
For
so
British
I know.
Santa, I'm a
I know-
ninja.
He's a ninja, so he's going light armor, if anything.
He's a big guy. It's hard to be a ninja.
No, I think Davey would
They're
be
gonna
like,
see me
No,
coming,
he likes the,
dog.
Oh, okay,
he
I
likes
thought
the
you were gonna
weapons. So like he's more of a bow and arrow guy, so
Oh,
he
yeah.
can shoot at night.
That's just my
And, like,
range
you gotta
weapon.
be
no,
a
I
little
but
stealthy with the
when
bow.
you shoot a bow,
Just my range weapon.
they don't even
That's-
know where it comes from because
Yeah.
you don't give away your position.
oh yeah, because
Because it's silent and deadly.
Until
I
you
was
hear
like ninja.
and then slice, dude.
And then boom, where did that come
It's
from?
a scream.
Boom, action
Well,
you
he
back.
died right here and he fell that way. So
well,
Tom a chop.
probably shot from over there.
that's fair. I was thinking
The hell?
I run into strangers, I give them bad directions, send them to be robbed on the highway by Davey and Toby. Like you just go down the stream and then follow it for half a day, and then boom, you're there.
And
Allegedly.
then you're like, now to sit back and count my
Because it gets
rupees.
kind of
Allegedly.
You made us thieves in this world.
That
Instantly, we're
happened
just
allegedly.
stealing.
You've
yeah. So they're going down the highway or trying to walk up the creek. Toby goes, "Hello," and they're like,
oh hello,
I'm just passing. I'm passing through. Shink.
like God damn it.
I've got the
And then they
peach
try to
for
turn
you.
to run.
We have a-
Davey's like,
I think I should carry a fake peach to be like, look, come closer, see the peach.
Are you hungry, sir?
I've got a fresh
Are you
peach here.
hungry? Would you like to come closer and grab the peach? I
Stranger,
can't
I-
reach. You see, I've got an injured elbow.
I'm just passing through.
You see, I'm
But
hurt.
wouldn't you
Just
love
a
a
little
juicy
nibble.
peach? They're ripen in
Just a little-
season.
Just a little nibble.
Come and take it from my hand with your mouth.
Just a
Fair
little-
ma'am, I am not. I
No,
am,
no, with your mouth.
There's
With your
no
mouth.
tricks.
I'm not a man. I'm a grown man.
I'm at my word.
You
sir.
look rough.
Oh, I'm a grown man child.
I'm just passing through these parts. I don't
Come
want to
closer.
partake.
Just come closer.
I
It
don't
hurts.
want that peach.
It's fresh. Look at
I've
it.
had a peach.
I'll
before.
give it. I'll give it a little squeeze. So you can
That's
see
an
the
old
juices.
peach.
Look how juicy.
That's old.
Your fingers are
looks
ripping
plastic.
through it like soft tissue.
But yeah, that I mean, boom, boom, boom. That's get them robbed.
So
Get
you're
'em
working
every
at the
time.
chicken place, finding customers to set up,
Yeah, that's
and then
what
not
it's
selling
like.
chicken. Or
You need to just be careful when you go down the stream. Gets tricky. What?
That sounded foreboding as shit, dude.
Nothing.
Wouldn't be
You
happening.
said something.
You said that it's tricky, and you put an emphasis on tricky.
You like dotted and then said tricky to yourself.
You fucking hit me
Daddy.
with an ellipses, my
It's a
dude,
little
and I'm.
wretched. If you ask me, that path wouldn't go down there.
Yeah. Well, I
Well, no,
like
you're trying to,
yeah.
you're
So
trying to
they're
make
just-
it seem.
They're just going
like
on their
there's
horse,
something
and then
awesome down there.
you
There's
just
peaches.
roll out from behind
There's
the
a guy
tree.
selling peaches down that road, dude.
Hello.
Like a log, and
Yeah.
it lands.
Just a little nibble.
They'll trust the chicken guy. He knows a good peach guy, maybe, and that's how we get him.
Oh
out
yeah,
there.
that's fun. I give them directions. It's like,
Pies, everything.
is this worth anything of your time? My thanks.
But then all the pies go bad, and then we
I
end up
said,
just making a bunch
is
of
it
pies
worth
'cause you gotta keep
my
them fresh
kindness
looking.
of your time? Yeah. Okay. Flips a coin.
Yeah, and you bite it.
That's it.
Oh shit! Oh, bite and bend a coin.
Yes, do be careful on that trail.
That's how you test
pretty-
if it's gold. Bite it. Give it a little bit.
As you fade away in a
Yeah.
puff of dust.
I'm just scavenging a field. Oh, hello there.
I have chickens.
Come
Yeah.
closer.
I guess you're here to split. Split it. Split what? Everything you see. You're here to split it.
Split it with me.
Yeah.
You also rhyme. Everything.
Dude, that's magical. Back in the day, a dude who was sharp enough to rhyme.
Hell no, dude.
No, I'm
When
just
poetry
slinking
was out.
around a smoking battlefield. I guess you're here to help me loot the bodies.
Nothing to see here.
So you want to split the loot off the bodies with me?
He's rhyming bodies with bodies. I don't think this is gonna work. The bodies.
Okay, sorry.
It's all about bodies for some reason, dude. This guy and his bodies. Man.
You're in on it with me.
Dude, you sent. Well, I don't know if that.
We pop up like magical gophers.
Yeah. Hello.
I didn't get to check out your.
You were
full-
once a tree trunk. You
give
now
him a-
spun out.
Yeah. Give them a flash of the steel.
Oh, gross.
Bare steel.
Still nasty.
Okay, I don't know. What
No,
kind
do
of
you
arms?
just-
What are you carrying?
It's
Empty
a-
your satchel.
A dagger?
Just tell me no if it's so. I didn't get to read all of your poem that you sent me.
Oh, what the hell?
Don't do that.
Is that personal?
Are you being
Don't
a
do
cunt
that.
right now?
No, I read all my poems.
No, it's cool. Like, if you want to like
only
bring
had
it
a
up.
couple
Are we
poems.
doing that right now? Are
Yeah.
we doing that right now?
I guess so.
No, you said. I was just wondering. Was that a personal poem?
Oh yeah, was I planning on reading it tonight for everyone?
Do that to him.
I don't know.
No.
It's just like
I'm
that.
open with my poems, man. I don't.
That
know.
doesn't mean he.
How many
has to
steps
be.
did you
That's
get
what
in
I
today,
asked
Houston?
instead of just reading it.
Hey,
Yeah, I don't know. It was just kind of like
how many steps did you get in today?
What?
How many steps?
it's just kind of
Oh.
cunty. Like I just feel like I'll be honest, it's just kind of cunty the way you were
Oh.
made about it. Honestly,
Me?
I
a
was
little,
wondering.
yeah.
Oh, about the poem.
I don't know how we got into this like fake scenario where I'm setting up people being robbed on the highway, and you're like bringing
You
up
were
the
rhyming,
poem I
and I
sent.
said back when poems were just started, and I was like, "Oh shit, that's a cool content." I think he made a poem. I was like,
Oh, I get my bad. I guess I'm an asshole.
you
My
were
bad.
rhyming. I was just, didn't bring it up to be bitchy
I see how
at
your
all.
head got there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it wasn't-
I can.
That's why I didn't know. I wish I had a poem now. Wish I had something embarrassing.
Just
Is it
What?
embarrassing? It's
It does-
pretty good. Did you
I
read
think
it?
it's good.
No, I
Yeah.
didn't get to read it. That's why I was trying to read it.
Yeah, you should read it. Yeah, if that's where
in my
you're
own
at.
time.
I don't
take
care.
it in my own
I feel like it's pretty good. I feel like it's a good poem.
Toby,
You know what?
Well,
would
that's
have
awesome.
Toby,
Thank you.
Toby would weaponize
Thank you
your
for getting
vulnerability
Yeah.
Thank
on
you
the
for getting
trail.
vulnerable.
Hello, weary traveler. Would you like to read this poem you wrote that you didn't want anyone to read?
It's
That's
not
a
bad.
smart-
It's
smart
not bad.
grab.
You should. I honestly think it's really good though.
Well, that's
It
why
is
I
a
was
good
trying
poem.
to.
Yeah.
Well, that's.
But maybe he didn't
Why was
want.
I being-
Maybe he was
Oh.
sharing it with us because we're his
Because
boys.
we were
Oh,
talking
his
about it.
friends.
Yeah, it's not some sort of
Shit.
like avenue for material. Like it wasn't
Okay.
like a suggestion that you should do or react to Doja Cat.
I thought
Wizard.
it was going to be great for a TV movie.
Yeah, it's like it wasn't like a suggestion for some an idea for the channel. Really, it was
I
just
got you.
something that I sent you because we were talking about. I actually sent it to Davey, and I thought to actually include
Okay,
you in
so
it.
I shouldn't even seen it.
No, I wanted to
That's
include
fair,
you in it
that's
because
fine.
we've talked about it.
I want to talk more
I
about
don't wanna
Houston's
fucking see your
Houston's
poem.
cooking show.
My cooking show or my
Yeah.
steps, maybe.
How many steps?
I
My
was
health,
trying-
my skincare routine.
Hey, I was
Yeah.
trying to take the conversation in a different direction.
Oh yeah, no,
You're
we.
just- I
we
think
can just
you're
do that.
Yeah, I mean we.
You're reacting.
I know.
No,
No, I'm a peacemaker, so I'm always trying to take control
Yeah.
of
Tell us about your
situations.
cooking show.
And you guys were having fun with it.
No, the cooking show was an idea that we kind of tossed around.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I'll pivoting back to the poem. It's kind of like a lofty poem. I think it's a little. I think the only thing that's embarrassing about it is like how
What are these?
loft. What is that?
Oh yeah, dude, y'all want some snacks?
What is that?
Oh man, I had a
It looks good. It looks like it's got some coconut.
Yeah, dog.
earlier.
Pass around some snacks. Y'all got some,
I'll snack here
some
in a
candy
bit.
in these
I'm
too.
still
Got some stockings
shit.
for you.
Stockings for you.
Look, that's a good
Of
sock
course,
too. That's
of
just a good real
course.
sock.
I'm gonna wear this one sock on both my feet, dude.
This one's to Greg and Grace.
Oh, thank you.
And this one's
Okay.
it says your name on it,
Yeah,
dog.
right. It says Toby.
It says your name.
It says Toby.
Don't.
Okay,
Fuck
let's check it
around.
out.
Got some Whoppers.
Is this Whoppers open?
Were you stacking on these?
Of course they are.
Oh my God! Are these all the same? Cause
Wow.
are you fucking kidding me? $100 Arby's card?
What?
$100
Bling,
on this thing?
Damn.
I can't fucking believe it. Did you?
Damn. Did we just hit?
We both got
we
an
just
Arby's gift
hit a
card?
heist?
Damn.
What?
A tooth.
Arby?
Dipped almonds.
Thank you.
Why? Did you get me a toothbrush?
Man, this is a fat sack.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of candy in this,
There
dude.
is a pencil. Pencil.
I was the racer,
Wow.
dude.
With the Frosty the Snowman racer.
Oh no
Love
way! A fucking Halloween thing?
Is it
A gummy Halloween thing?
Gotta eat it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, it's looking like a lot of Three Musketeers and
There's so much. They're pretzels. Cool.
yeah. All right. Is this some trail
What's
mix?
preparation H? What? You give me some old man shit?
That's for your bunghole. Yeah.
Okay, this honestly looks really good.
That looks pretty good.
What? It is. Yeah.
No, delicious.
We've got layers. I don't even know what's in this stuff.
Mm-mm.
I don't know fully.
I ain't
What is
putting
it?
this in my
Who
food
made this?
tracker.
Cinnamon.
You
That was
find
my mom.
it. You're like, I'm not on that side.
Wow.
I'm surprised it's still good.
I can't put this in my food tracker. Man,
There's
that
a
is
lot of
fire
fudge in
though.
there.
What?
Kinda
I
tastes
can't
like
tell
a-
what's in it though.
There's like fudge in it.
Like white
Sandy
chocolate.
fudge.
Man, thank you.
Pecan.
This is incredibly
coconut.
rich.
Yeah. Pretty dense. We got a chocolate Santa here,
Giant chocolate Santa.
which is pretty sweet. We also got some cookies over there.
Yeah.
Those have your names on them too. If y'all want to just
You
go
should
ahead
get
and
the
eat a
Toby
shit ton
one.
of those. Yeah, well, take that off before you hand it to him.
That's a spread.
Houston was right on top.
Okay.
Bam.
What?
Oh, my fucked up too.
Are you the one that
Toby.
doesn't have a name?
We got
I guess.
Toby,
Merry Christmas.
did you make
This is
cake
fat-ass right.
pops, dude?
No.
Okay.
There you go.
There's
Pass that one
fucking
down.
cake pops in this, dude.
You got cake pops?
Yes.
In
got
what? Your
cookies.
stocking or in the box?
In the box. You want to go set it down somewhere? It's got your name on it.
Oh,
Put that shit
This
up.
is
See what
yours.
you got.
Santa.
Oh man,
Unbelievable.
that thing was good, but it was so
right,
rich.
thank
Yeah,
you.
that was the richest
Yeah.
thing.
I didn't want to turn this down. You're right.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That'll be a good snack for late for many
Yeah.
days.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna eat a cake pop though, because I just can't believe that there was a cake pop in here.
That's pretty good.
I bet it is. I can't even remember the last time I had a cake pop. Ever.
Cake pop.
Sponsored.
Sponsored by Cake Pop. Have you guys ever tried a cake pop? I couldn't
I've
believe
never
there's a
really
cake pop.
listened to
You
Cake Pop
planted the
before.
cake pop
Yeah.
just to get that in.
It looks like a jawbreaker. What's going on here?
They're pretty good.
Jawbreaker.
It seems like a waste of a stick. Seems like they just
Hand me a cake ball.
yeah, just
bro.
hand me a cake ball. Why on the stick? It doesn't give it any more flavor.
Because you don't have a fork.
Should it be like a peppermint stick?
This is not really. I'm not even trying. I'm just saying. This is like a ball of chocolate.
Isn't that like a Korean? Is
Is
that
it
like
chocolate cake?
It's like a chocolate truffle.
Oh,
Oh.
shit. That's ballin'.
Sounds. Ugh, that was a lot.
Peppermint.
Sounds-
It's got some
sounds
peppermint in it.
Gourmet.
Little cigar.
I'm good right now.
These are little mini cigars. Oh, God. The richness.
It is. Yeah,
Condensed.
that's exactly what I was about to say.
I hurt for a second. Gonna have to eat these nuts. Give me a little bit of savory. Give me some salt. You guys like salt?
Gotta bounce it out. Go a little smoky. Oh, shit. Hell yeah.
This hat is fucking hot.
Yeah, it's
Need to turn this fan. Yes.
Oh Lord. Yeah, that made a difference.
Feeling all right?
It's a
Oh, yeah, no,
holiday.
That was the most sugar I've had in a minute.
Ding, 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 ding.
I would bet.
There's the whole setting. Whole sitting.
Ooh.
So, what do you guys...
You know that Santa's unbelievable though. I can't believe we haven't brought it up yet.
The giant chocolate Santa?
Yeah, bro.
I mean, he's hanging out. He's doing his thing.
Man, one time I went to a person named Hutchie's house, and I was hanging out with him and his dad.
Yeah, and you ate all that chocolate.
Okay, you know that story?
Yeah.
It was a pound bar of chocolate.
Little monster.
You ate the whole thing.
We were chilling for a while.
Yeah. Like a little goblin.
Yeah, I know. You handed me the chocolate bar. I thought I was supposed to finish what was given to me.
Oh, they were supposed
The
to
whole
split
thing?
one chocolate bar?
Yeah, man, let me get a piece of that chocolate bar.
I ate that hours ago. You just say that?
You finished the chocolate bar?
So, did you guys hear about that big Tesla recall? Like,
No.
2 million cars.
What'd they do?
When?
It was just honestly, it was like some fucking, some news, some
Hell
fucking
yeah.
news places blowing it out of fucking proportion. It was like, Elon Musk did recall 2 billion cars, but it was like for an update for the self-driving stuff.
Oh.
It wasn't like they were
So
dangerous,
it was
but
wrecking or something.
No.
There's no other reason.
they just had everybody come. They want everybody to come in to get their system updated.
Because they started targeting children.
There was someone
Is that
killed
what? Is
in
that what they
Tesla.
said?
No.
What? Come on, Davey. What's up?
No,
Tell
so
me more.
so it was
Tell me
blown
more.
out- blown out of proportion.
Google it, dude. Tesla children. Just
You
type
had
that.
to down like what? Like get a patch
Well, no, it was
installed
like
or
it
something?
was just a big recall, and they just go in and get the system updated.
But yeah, they're waking up and driving off cliffs.
That's not a recall. That's just
But I mean,
a
yeah,
mandatory update.
well, the thing is like it was the news company fucking just fucking blown out of proportion, and just putting their own spin on it to get clicks.
Yeah,
But-
you gotta come get the updates.
I mean,
man. You don't want to be glitching.
the media, am I right?
Well, the thing is like every vehicles have recalls all the time, but like, Elon Musk gets the most attention because he's the biggest car manufacturer now, and he's in the headlines with everything else. I'm good on that.
Okay.
It's just me.
But I mean, I'm obvious. I mean, I'm a fan of Tesla.
I've never
And just
ridden in a
everything
Tesla car.
that they're doing.
I've never been in a Tesla car.
They're pretty
Neither.
fucking sweet.
Yeah?
Seems pretty cool.
I don't know.
The Cybertrucks are fucking ugly.
A smart
Yeah.
car
They're
sounds
hideous
crazy.
looking.
I'm
But I
gonna
mean-
wait. I'm gonna
Yeah.
wait a while. I'm
To
gonna let
drop
them,
like 6 figures on a car.
I think
How much
they'll
do they
get cheaper
cost?
when more because
No.
so
The low level
Dude,
Tesla cars
eventually
are
like we're
cheap.
gonna do something like with our fossil fuel consumption. We're gonna move over to something else, or we're gonna find a way.
At least like a bunch of hybrids, I guess. Like you'd have to get gas and
Well, everything's
else would
getting
be
more.
electric.
Everything's getting more efficient, and we're slowly switching over to freaking.
I would love to recharge a car. That would be sick.
Well, electric motors are so much more efficient and have so much more torque.
So
Those
really?
cars are
They're strong?
fucking insane. Well,
Really?
my brother just got a brand new Model 3 Tesla, 2023, and it does 0 to 60 in like 3.2 fucking seconds.
Really?
And it's enough to give you brain damage. Like it is fucking scary. If you're a
It's
passenger,
like some G's.
if you're a passenger, it's fucking. I'm a control freak, so I like to go fast, but when I'm driving. Now, when you're in that vehicle, you feel helpless, and there's a point where it's like, he fucking nailed it, and like we did 0 to 60 in like a little over 3 seconds, and he kept going, and he kept going to 100, and it was like it did like 0 to over 100 in like 5 seconds, and there's a point where you're like you get to 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. And then your eyes just start.
like a rocket.
Your eyes start doing this like wobbly shit, and like everything starts fucking like breaking up. And that was when I was like, because when your eyes, we were like,
We need to take a step back.
I
guys.
have never experienced anything like that. I have been scared
It's
by my
insane.
friends driving before, but
it's insane.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
even
crazy.
need after sitting in there. Like I don't even really need to do that driving because,
I didn't know they had that much torque.
oh, it's fucking insane.
So much torque,
All over the
dude.
place.
I didn't
It's
know they
insane.
had that much get up and go.
And he
The torque
so
and-
with all the incentives, he
HP,
got the
bro.
he got the performance package and everything else with the bigger battery.
How could you not?
Well, no, after the tax incentives, it's like $40,000.
That's
So
really
it's
not
that
terrible.
bad. It's really not that bad for a dual.
And you could finance it?
It's a dual motor car. Yeah, you got to finance.
fuck.
I mean, it's expensive, but
I've never been in a car that like scared me with the acceleration. But I've also
it'll-
never really pushed it that.
It'll
way.
fucking scare you. It's faster. It's faster than a fucking Lamborghini.
Damn.
You know.
I've
And
definitely never been in a Lamborghini.
So that's why I think it's cool. That's why I think they're cool because they're affordable.
Not
But
hot.
I'm a truck
Gotta be
guy.
hot with big
So it's
ass.
like I love that car, but I can't really spend that much money. I can't spend $40,000 on a car.
Yeah.
Make it hot.
I would have to be able to haul shit in it and everything else. And the Cybertruck isn't like.
It's perfect for your needs.
It's sweet.
Can I
the
fit my
Cyber-
bros in it for a road trip?
Well, no, it was the Cybertruck was
camping?
only supposed to be like 40 or 50,000, and it's over 100,000.
So does it
So-
like map up like Phillip spots too? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Like,
What? Say
Yeah,
that
it
again?
tells you where they are and how long
yeah.
you'll need to charge there.
Oh
for.
yeah, the system's really it's pretty incredible.
it's pretty
It'll tell-
intuitive.
Yeah, and you only
You really feel like you're one with
Are
the
you gonna
car?
get one of those? Like,
I will one day, but it's gonna have to be a better looking Cybertruck.
man,
I have
You're
to have
gonna
a truck. I have to have a
Elon
tru-
Musk. You listen here.
I have to have a truck.
You're gonna have to work on that design. You're gonna have to come back to us. You're gonna have to speak to Greg. You're gonna call me and you're gonna say, "Man, I speak to Greg," and I'm gonna say, "Hold on," because I'm not around him right now. I'm gonna have to track him down and I'll find him. And I'm gonna
like
hand
middleman
him
the
over to
company.
you. 'Cause I've gotta
What is Greg's
find
number?
this-
Like, I gotta find him.
I gotta find him. He
doesn't have a phone.
and
Well, it's
he's
gonna
a
be while.
rascal.
It's going to be a while. Like you said, I'm waiting for the price to go down.
I didn't say that.
The way
I said
Davey, see, we're gonna be forced to get one in Davy's future.
I didn't
This
say
is
that.
what
I
Davey
said
told me earlier when the camera wasn't on.
is that you're going to demand. Greg demands. Listen to me right now. That you redesign the Cybertruck
Right? Fucking yeah.
right now.
Double trash.
And he wants it.
Right,
So
fucking
don't
yeah.
even just drop the ones that you've got now.
Not impressed.
Burn them.
Just over it.
They're flame retardant. Explode them.
Okay.
Bulletproof.
Let's.
They
So-
bomb proof.
They are some.
Have
they
you-
are some
So what's the
bulletproof.
deal? Do we not have to do emissions anymore?
Well, nope. Just everybody was like, "Fuck it, dude."
I never wanted to do it anyway.
You know what?
Never again.
It's
You can have the
gotten-
most horrible smoking ass like vehicle is about to blow up.
Well, so what's the
Spitting
deal?
oil everywhere.
Why did they just drop it?
Man, it's just.
Is it because all the cars are okay,
You know
or
what I
like
mean,
is
dude?
that taxation and theft
It's costing the city more money
to keep them up?
to fucking have all those centers running and all that fucking money
Then
in
the
it.
pollution.
Yeah, so it costs more money to check every fucking vehicle in the city every year. And even though people pay $10 every year, it still costs the city money to run those
And
facilities.
they've
So they
gone
dropped
down.
it.
The emissions from
dropped
cars just generally
They dropped
died down.
Okay. Yeah, because I remember you had to
They
have
don't
one of
give a
those to
fuck
register
about-
your car.
They said fuck the
Now
air.
you don't.
They said fuck the air.
I didn't know. I think you still have to register.
I hated that. I hated doing that.
car not registered.
I think you do, dude.
They fired the EPA too.
You don't.
So
No,
there's
you don't.
air.
Like if
There's
you don't
no
have
air.
to have like that slip to register your car.
But
You don't have to have emissions anymore.
they give you like that when you buy the car.
They give you your registration.
Yeah.
Just the
You do
vehicle
that, so it is
registration.
registered to you.
But for whatever reason, you had to have like an
No.
emissions test before.
Did you steal your car?
Oh my god. But I thought those testing centers were crazy as shit. I felt like I was at the border
Yeah.
because they had the
They're very
mirrors.
similar.
They had the mirrors on the
Yeah.
bottom of the car, and I had to
Make
get
sure
out
there
of the
wasn't
car.
bombs. Check your back seat a little bit. Smoke on one of your butts.
They're like, you got anything in there? Tell us what you got.
I always felt
I
like they
s-
should be doing something to my car.
Got
Yeah.
Any, got any fruit?
Make
I
it
saw you
better.
take 6 of my half-smoked cigarettes out of my ashtray.
I saw that, dude. I'm sitting right here in this plastic chair.
At least like reset some codes for me or something.
Oh, thank you for this printed out piece of paper. Fucking, what is it? Scantron paper.
Yeah,
with
it
a
was
smiley
like that.
face on it. Like,
Why did they always
Yeah.
look back at you and they ask you, "Is this your vehicle?" before they step into it?
Oh,
Ugh.
I never got that. Why are they asking you that?
I'm joking.
Looks like a thing.
everybody took a driver's test, right?
I didn't.
I don't know. Like,
Yeah,
Not me.
okay,
I had to do a test from the car and my motorcycle.
how'd you do?
Yeah.
That's the
Aced
first time,
it.
every time.
Best time, first time.
Did y'all have to do like? Was it the learner's permit? Where you like? Did you skip learner's permit?
No,
Did you?
everybody
You
has
had to like sit down and take a test.
Well, there's like a
Yeah.
there's a probationary period
Mm.
where you have to wait like at least 6
A
months
year,
to
right?
a year or something.
You have to like. Okay, I didn't know. Like, I thought you could just get one after you're 18.
Well, you're
Well, you're
supposed to,
able-
you're
you're
supposed to
able
go
to-
drive around with your parents and freaking get
When you're
some
15.
practice. Yeah, that's your permit.
Did you ever get a
driving time.
ticket with your parents ever? Okay.
I was a good driver.
Sorry, I don't know. You ever get a ticket immediately after getting a license when you were a teenager?
Yeah. Okay. I'll let it somewhat. Yes.
16, 17?
So, my pops got me a car when I was 15, and I had my permit, and he told me, he's like, you're a good driver, you can go drive around, but he's like, if you get pulled over, I had insurance and everything. He's like, if you get pulled over, you have to tell him that you stole it. And I'm like, what?
Damn.
And I'm like,
Did
what?
that
And he's like,
happen?
but my pops already told me. He's like, if you get pulled over, he's like, you have to tell them that you fucking stole it. He's like, because, listen, he explained it to me. He's like, if they knew that I knew
Let
that
you-
it was okay, and I let you go out, that they would
Yeah.
write me the
And
ticket.
he's in
Yeah,
trouble.
yeah.
And that
You
he
go
would
to
be in
jail.
trouble. And I was
Yeah.
like, okay, Dad. I was like, I'm cool with that. And fucking, of course, you know, I was with my friends on a summer day out fucking at the lake. We were all cruising out
13
there.
years old.
We were all cruising. I had a cart full of fucking people.
When you
Of
were
course,
15?
hauling ass. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. Of course, Davey's like, yeah.
Thing is,
You didn't have
freaking,
friends?
I was going a little faster around the corner and past a stater, of course, and freaking he lit the lights on me and freaking pulled me over, and there he smelled weed. He smelled weed and freaking searched the vehicle, and you know we did the whole freaking.
And you
song
said
and
you
dance.
took it from your dad.
I told him I stole the car, and I was like, and I played it all pretty good. I
This
was
is a
like-
stolen
I was like-
car.
I was like, please don't call my dad. Please don't call my dad.
That's who I
You know?
stole it from.
And he's like,
They let you go?
I gotta call your dad. Called my dad, fucking, and the cop was cool enough.
He was
Fucking
yelling.
my dad.
My dad acted mad at
came
me.
Out, I've had to do it with my own kid before.
Mm.
Fucking Grace got fucking caught with her friend up on Lookout Mountain. Freaking
That'll do it.
got caught with weed, and they got caught before they could even smoke.
Yeah.
Like Lookout Mountain, late after the fact, I was like, "What the fuck are you doing up on Lookout Mountain?"
Everyone
I was like,
knows
everyone
you
knows.
don't smoke
like,
on
and I was
Lookout.
like, "Don't go up the Signal either."
Yeah.
I was like, "Don't fuck around on any of the mountains because they have their own
Yeah.
fucking police force, and they're bored as fuck."
If
I was like, they will fucking
get
pull
into
you
your
over.
car
I was
for
like-
sure.
And fucking same routine that my pops did. You know, he showed up and he's just like acting all disappointed and shit, and the cops is like, yeah, and he had this weed and freaking, he's just like looking at me like,
You.
fucking,
Disappointment.
and he's just like, you know, and fucking ended up making me smash the pipe. And
That's
fucking,
cool.
You know, everything else. Fucking.
I'm a cool cop. I'm gonna
yeah.
let you smash the pipe.
Didn't write
Yeah.
me a ticket.
Didn't
fucking
shoot you.
Let fucking. I forgot how. I think I got to drive the vehicle home because you know I was sober. We were on the way out.
That's
there.
ridiculous. Yeah, you're
But
like,
yeah, I drove. I drove the vehicle home. My dad followed me, and like we got away. Got away with it all just
Jesus
because
Christ.
I knew. Just because
And
I
we
knew what
got
to
away
say.
Yeah,
with it.
Jesus
And
Christ.
I was 15 years old.
Oh
But
my
I
God.
mean, if I was
Kids.
18 or older, then you know it would have been a different story.
Oh my God.
You gotta lie to the cops.
But
Tell
when
you
you're
about-
young, you can get away with that.
Yeah,
shit.
so
Back
you're
in
like
the
15.
day.
You're like, honestly, officer, I have 2 firearms and 1 explosive in the car.
And I mean, it really depends.
You're like, that's cool.
It really depends on the officer too, and how you act with them. So it's like, as long as you're a decent kid.
My dad
or
told me to
whatever,
lie to you. I mean,
I stole this car.
Fuck.
I'm a damn good liar. Too.
I got searched by Signal Mountains police when I was like 18 or 19, and I had the blue jean cutoffs.
ooh,
Nice.
Yeah.
some little thigh.
No, I had.
His
So
keister-
honestly, what
those were his
happened?
keister pants.
What happened was I had worn these pants and they had rips on the inner thighs, and
Sick.
yeah, you know, they were ripped on like kind of. They had holes on like the front and back, and I think I had done some nitrous and ripped the pant legs off.
Yeah.
While I was out and about.
In a rage. In a nitrous
I mean,
rage.
when you got to take a shit, you got to take a shit.
No, I
your
think-
sleeves. Your sleeves are the first thing to go.
Well, I don't know. I just pulled the pant leg off,
I mean, that's how it goes.
so they were kind of like, yeah, cut off.
If you
And
come
they-
back home and you're missing a fucking sleeve off your shirt,
like you've been
you know,
drinking,
like you had to
doing any
fucking take a
drugs in the
shit.
last 24 hours?
had to take a shit.
No.
Did y'all know me when I had a pair that was ripped from the waist
Yeah.
to the bottom?
Oh,
on
straight
both
down on the
sides,
side.
Yeah.
And they were flaps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could just see my whole leg and underwear.
It wasn't
and I would just
janky.
Flap around.
It wasn't janky at all when we did it.
What was that about?
Why did we do that? Why
was
did you
it
do
cool?
that? I think you just didn't care.
Yeah. You just rip all the way down.
These are the only pants I
Put
have.
on my
this
flaps.
season.
Yeah. Just make sure you wear underwear. You gotta wear underwear.
Half the time he
Get
didn't.
chafed.
It's part of the punk phase.
Getting shaft.
Dude,
Whoops.
when they were searching my car, they found a I don't know if it was a cockatiel. I had a bird that I found in
It was
my
a
yard.
poinsettia. It was a fucking
Poinsettia. But yeah, I found this
Had a cockatiel.
neon green bird that I found on Christmas Day in the yard.
You trapped it?
No, so I think someone got it for Christmas and it got out, and I just found it
That's
in
a
my
pretty
yard.
bird.
Right, and so I threw it in the Ram,
put it
drove
in a
around
hat.
town, met up with different people. They're like, "Hey, I have a bird now."
Oh, we would steal animals. We all stole animals. at
Well,
one
its
point, I
wings were
think.
clipped, so it couldn't fly very far. You know, that's why it was in the yard.
You're like me.
Did it right on your shoulder.
It rode in my truck for a day.
How long did that
And then it
last?
died.
I went to the gas station, and then I got out, and I thought it just flew away. So
But
I'm getting searched like almost a year later on Signal Mountain, and they pull a petrified bird out from under my
No,
seat.
I did not know it was going that
You know
direction.
what? That's great. Good
It
job.
got stuck.
I named it Atticus. He's like, "What is
Karma's
this?"
a motherfucker.
It's Atticus.
Damn,
Yeah.
you didn't check.
Get the
under seat?
fuck out of here with your short shorts.
and you dead bird
Oh my
fucking
god.
freak.
Yeah.
It was a murder.
Get the hell out of my town, Lebowski.
That one blew
See,
my
Stay out of
mind.
Malibu, deadbeat.
Can't believe you didn't search a little harder. for the
I've been
bird,
searched
man.
a lot. More than I would like.
We got searched pretty hard on Signal Mountain. That
You can't have friends.
yeah. Well, I mean, we were partying at a fucking like.
We were
open
wrecking a house.
Yeah, we were wrecking a house. Everybody just wrestling.
I like that.
Everybody in the house was just wrestling in a bedroom.
Toby was
upstairs.
really good at wrestling.
Wrestling was
snorting
fun, dude.
and hooting and hollering.
Yeah, putting baby in a corner.
Yeah.
David,
I'll throw out a snort.
Toby was a D1 wrestler.
Was I?
Yeah. He was
I was.
all-American collegiate wrestler
Look at him. Look at
at
that
University of Nebraska.
That's where he got
I
that
was
cape.
a really good wrestler for sure.
Always,
but-
perfectly content to be corn-fed.
But no, that's
that
another
corn-fed
story
beef.
involving Hutchie. That fucking
He
weasel.
sold it. Yeah, he
Oh,
was.
all
He was
stories.
wanting to lead us to slaughter. He was trying to mislead us on the behest of the
Everyone
police.
has that friend. That's just the only bad stories with.
Well, like he was like, I got to go there.
He was satellite to our crew.
Right. He
like,
parked further down, and our car was there. Right.
Yeah. So
But he
like
just
he
brought
was
something
parked
around.
behind your car.
he just brought some weird vibe around that fucked shit up. You know?
But well, I mean, the
That
cops
really
were already
sucks.
at the cars. Like they were looking for whose cars. Those
Really
were.
hoping someone was going to show up soon.
Yeah.
And they were going to just fucking ambush them.
So we dipped down the side of the mountain. And
Oh yeah, and we've a hobbit.
Yeah, we hid like the hobbits from the Nazgul.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, he had his like little searchlight,
Still starts like, oh no.
and so we call him or he called us.
He called you.
Yeah.
And you were like,
Hey.
He's like, you guys should just come on. Come on, you should just come over. It's cool. They're cool.
Yeah,
come
it's like,
on.
aren't there cops there? Yeah.
It's
Am I on speakerphone? Yep. Just come on down. It's cool. It's all good.
Yep.
No.
Wink, 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 wink.
and then
And what,
when
did we come out like we
Sold.
ditched our shit and
Yeah.
then like we came out like we had been out there and
yeah, like, and then the guy was like,
like,
"Why
I was
didn't I
looking-
see you? I was looking for you.
well we were out.
We were just walking, man. I don't know what to tell you. Where are the drugs at? Where are the drugs?
The what's?
Where are the
Without
drugs at? He,
Did you?
the
Yeah,
dude
he's like,
kept-
did you hide them in the
woods?
Yeah. I couldn't find
No.
y'all? No, not at all.
Oh man.
Yeah, that reminds me of this bonfire we had out freaking and we were clear up in the middle of nowhere. And this is like 4-wheel trails. And the sheriff showed up in a 4-wheel drive truck and just crawled basically mudding like 3 miles up this hill.
Oh no.
And of course, freaking when they showed up, we were all drunk, and a few people stayed at the fire, and I ran out in the bushes with my girlfriend.
You scattered.
and
move.
yeah, and we just hung out there for like an hour. She had a warrant. And,
Oh damn.
And we just hung out in the bushes and shit, and
For
we could
hours.
see. Well, no, we could see him from a distance, and we realized that the sheriff wasn't leaving. So we're just like, fuck. I was like, okay. It's
I'm gonna
like,
take a nap.
yeah, and they're like, well, the cool thing is,
Was this
I had
after an hour though?
It was about an hour,
And he was still there?
eventually, she was just like, fuck it, She's like, all right, well, I'm not gonna sit out here all night. She's like, well, so if they're gonna fucking take me to jail or whatever. She didn't know. She said
think
she
you
might.
wait. Why
She
did
said
you
she
wait?
might possibly have a warrant. So, but she didn't want
Oh.
to fuck around. So we were just hid out, hoping that the cops would just leave. We were on fucking like some type of private property or whatever, logging company that doesn't like it wasn't public land. Apparently.
Okay, they don't like campers.
It was private.
Yeah.
So and we weren't supposed to be there. So we had to get the fuck out of there.
Oh.
I was driving, so I had the keys in
Were
my
you drunk?
pocket. So there was like there's a couple of vehicles, there's a couple of trucks there, but I had the keys to one of the trucks. So they weren't leaving because I had to get the fucking truck out of there.
Mm-hmm.
So eventually we came out and they ran her name and she didn't have any warrants.
Okay.
And then
That's a good
Oh,
story.
thank God! I
So-
thought I had warrants.
I thought I was
crime.
So we're
You
sitting
can get
around-
out of the cop car now.
So I was also drunk when they got there.
Yeah.
And we were sitting around the fire with the sheriffs. There's like two of them in the truck, and we're just bullshitting. And
I don't love how that
at that
story's
point.
going.
Well, no, at that point they're just like, okay, they're like, you could drive out of here, but we need you to take a breathalyzer. And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, so you're telling me that all I need to do is take a breathalyzer to make sure that I'm not over the
Oh,
limit.
I'll let you blow
so
for
I
it.
can drive out of here. And I'm like,
Don't
I
fall
did,
for
I'm
that
like, and I'm
trap.
like, and I was like, I haven't drove this vehicle for a long time, and I'm like, I am not, and like when you guys got here, I was not driving, So I was like, if I
never
blow,
seen that
I was
car.
like, if I blow into that thing, it's not because I was driving or anything else. It's because
Don't fall for
no,
that.
no, because everybody did it at that point. They were all doing the breathalyzer and freaking everybody. And my girlfriend had even done it because they were testing her limit to see if she could drive. Because everybody was over.
Okay.
Well, everybody was way over the limit, and they
So y'all were
couldn't-
camping. You all needed
we
to
weren't
go.
even we weren't even camping. We just had a bonfire, and we were out there drinking, fucking
Houston wants to go
having a good
camping
time.
so bad.
So the thing is like we all had to take breathalyzers to prove that we
So
were
you
under
just
the
took-
limit, so we could drive our
Drive
trucks
out, yeah.
out of there.
Right, I got
Yeah.
it.
You know, and I was like,
Like-
and I just was making clear. I was like, I know I'm
not gonna get a
I was like,
DUI
I
if
know
I
I'm
fail
over
this.
the limit.
I was never
and I was
in
like,
that car.
Yeah, I was never driving intoxicated.
I'm not here right now.
I got here. I was drinking when I got here, and I haven't drove. You know, which
So
you know,
wait,
which
how
is a
did the
lie.
how did the test go?
I fucking ended up passing it barely. I was so like, but I had been sitting in the bushes for like an hour.
Oh, right.
And I hadn't been drinking. You know, so
Yeah, it
my
says you
limit,
are
and the
just barely under the
And
limit.
the thing is like I just, you know, I was just nursing.
You have a
honestly,
.07.
I'm not that big of a drinker, so I nurse beers, and I'll like nurse on a beer for like a fucking hour. So it's like even though we were there for 4 or 5 hours, it's like I'm drinking like a beer to an hour.
That's a happy story.
Because I nursed the fuck out of them.
Oh yeah, no.
But it's like I was like .007 or whatever, and they're like, okay, you can drive out of here. I'm like, okay. I'm like,
Are you
I'm like I was telling these guys, I was like telling the officers, I'm like, I did not drive this truck, and if I blow on this thing, because they were just making sure everybody was under the limit so they could drive the trucks out of there.
That's a happy story. I like that story.
Yeah.
I've had a
And we didn't get any tickets for being on private property and shit. They were cool, you know. But it's a matter
It's
of
kinda
being.
rare.
It's a matter of like being fucking civil and,
Mm-hmm.
and respectful to them when they get there, you know.
they'd be
It-
like,
it really
are you
pays-
gonna do
it
a
pays
breathalyzer?
dividends.
Like, can I say no? And they're like, yeah. Will I go to jail if I say no?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Say
no,
that one.
They
Yeah.
tell you to say no, so you get extra time from driving in the car to the jail. So you'll.
So
be
that
less
is if you
drunk.
are definitely drunk, and definitely going to go to jail if you
Yeah.
fail a.
It's like we had 2-pack trucks. There's like 8 to 10 of us. I know there was at least 8 of us, and like. I was
Toby's
like,
gonna be like, I
there was
demand
only-
a blood sample.
there was only one other person.
He's like looking through you.
He's shit faced. Yeah, he's like, I invoke the right to you drawing my blood 3 hours from now.
Take my bloody.
No one will not
I've
do a
heard
breathalyzer.
about this thing called sovereign citizen.
Have
And
you
I do
heard?
not have to listen to you.
What is that? It's like, I'm a free man on the land.
Yeah, free man on the land.
I'm a free man.
I
On the
don't.
land.
I shouldn't even have this car.
What is this contraption? Just olden times.
What is
I've also,
device you
but
speak
I've
of?
gotten lucky though before, like with stops though. I guess they're like looking to smell your breath.
What's
All mine have been
what's some fun we could
lucky.
do?
Oh, what, like a holiday thing?
Or just
Oh, I was
something
thinking
enjoyable.
When we were talking about vehicles earlier, I thought of that whistling diesel guy that like buys brand new vehicles and like tests them to the max, jumps them, and like does like extreme testing. Like he bought a $300,000 G-Wagon and fucking just demolished it. I mean, it's insane. It's this redneck kid, but he got really popular when he destroyed his like Chevy truck or whatever, and then just started making money. Got subscribers on YouTube. Started freaking balling out of control. And like he's got this recent video that he bought a 56-ton tank, and he's got all these tech guys working for him that put like remote controlled stuff in it. So he's got a 56-ton remote controlled tank. And he's got like 400 acres or 500 acres out in Pennsylvania or whatever that he bought. That is just like this freaking playland that he can just like destroy. He bought a Lamborghini or
We're
something.
doing this all wrong, man. We got 9 people watching this. We need to be destroying things with a tank in the woods.
Well,
Yeah.
no, I mean it's cheap entertainment.
You want to go film us beating a car outside?
Well, the only way,
Beating a car?
the only reason I ran across it is I'm a Toyota truck enthusiast,
Yeah.
and I ran across this video of him like demolishing an old Helix diesel, which is like the most durable, dependable truck in the world.
Okay.
And there's so many people that want to murder this guy because he took this 30...
Are those rare?
Oh, they're so rare. You know, it's like this, it's like the freaking, it's like the truck from Back to the Future.
Okay.
Toyota. That's just like a regular run-of-the-mill gasser truck. But the Toyota Helix is a diesel, and it's worth like $30,000 if you find one. You know, that's in decent condition.
Was it?
Like,
You said a dually?
it's like a around 19, like late 80s or early 90s Toyota Helix. But when he did
The Hilux.
yeah, when he destroyed that truck, because there's so many people that they're so sought after, and it's like a dream truck for a lot of people. But Davey, look up Whistling Diesel, Toyota Helix, or even the the G-Wagon would probably be the best one to look at. It's a
just
fun.
wanna
It's a
see what
fun
the
one.
truck is.
It's a fun video to watch. To watch him. It's kind of fun to watch him destroy a $300,000 luxury vehicle.
What kind of car would you want in an apocalypse scenario? Monster truck
It's a good one.
With spike tires.
with the flames.
But I mean,
And those dudes on the back that go back and forth on the bendy rods. They can never get off, and I never feed them.
But Toby, I stole us away from. You want to do a song?
You,
What?
You want to do a
You wanna-
song?
You want
to
to
sing a song?
You were
right
talking
now?
about doing a song earlier.
I don't
What?
think so.
You want to sing a song? Sing a song right now?
What did I say about that?
Ooh.
Something about. I don't know. Something about a Christmas
Oh, I
song.
said we. No, I didn't say that.
Destroy a
I
car.
just wanted to do
Oh.
something fun with you guys, you know,
Okay.
have a good time, that kind of thing.
like a game
I
or
was trying to
something.
find-
Oh yeah.
Do you want to create a new type of dance?
You want to create a dance move? Not much room for dance moves.
Yeah, man,
I had a deck
there's a
of
lot of
cards
those
right
on
now.
Write it
TikTok.
down.
You'd show us a wicked magic trick?
No, I would say would anyone want to play around slapjack?
You want to see how fast you
gotta-
can put that
you got a
puzzle
deck of
together?
cards?
No, I don't. I don't.
Now that I'm thinking
Somewhere.
about Toyota, so Toyota is.
You know, Toyota-thon's going on right now.
I would love if this is wrapped up. Man, I just remembered Toyota.
Datsun.
Shout out.
They're coming out with a $10,000 truck.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so it's like it's freaking really affordable for
It's
a
gonna
lot
be
of
one of
people.
those like tiny little trucks with like.
It
the little-
is.
Nice.
It is. I mean, it's not like one of those miniature trucks.
I want
but
one of
You'll be
those.
able to. It's
Just
a
so people-
flatbed. It's a Toyota flatbed, but it's like probably like a 3-cylinder diesel or gas.
Oh my god.
3 or 4 cylinder.
It's a utility vehicle.
Yeah, I want a
Yeah.
little one. So when I get out of it, people are like, "Hey, what?" That
But I mean,
guy's so
of
tall.
course, you can
He's
get them
so
fully.
tall."
You can get them
Clown
fully
clown in a
dressed.
small
You
car,
can
man.
put whatever body, whatever kit on the back you want. You
It's
can,
got a
you
flatbed.
can overland it or whatever, But a lot of people are going to start living in them.
Oh,
Can we teach you how to do that
a
puzzle?
micro home.
Yeah, let me see how the puzzle works.
Hey, let me see that. Let's see if I can. I'm gonna show you once and see if you can.
Oh yeah,
do it, 'cause
Toby's
I've
pretty
tried to figure
quick.
it out.
Toby's the record holder right now.
I got it down to 8 seconds.
You're like,
below
fucking
8
try me.
seconds. That I
He
can
was
put
doing
on.
it in 8. Yeah, 8
But I'd have to practice again for that. So I'm gonna show you. So you're gonna make.
Which one? You start with the
You're
red.
gonna make 2.
He starts with the red. Oh shit! Hold on. I gotta
Are
stand
you
up for
watching
this.
there?
I gotta stand up.
The little upside down T. Then you're gonna put one on the side to make a little spiral thing.
Under the
right?
leg. Under the leg, double
And
fisted.
this one, you're gonna do the same thing, the same
Okay.
positioning, but this one's gonna be on the right
It's gonna be spread eagle.
instead of the left. So they're opposite spirals, and then they go in and
Okay.
create up here a little star. So that's good breakdown. We were
great.
going from raw, trying to figure it out.
Thank you for
And it was
unlocking.
very confusing,
Thank
but
you for
that
giving
was-
us the code.
That was it.
I
you
think
can
I
do
got
it.
down to like maybe 12 seconds after a lot of
dude,
trying.
We should time this. See that I like games. Practice it a few times, get it down, and then we'll jump into. Let's do
The
a
thing
bracket.
he didn't explain well in the video was that you had to set the other one the opposite of the first one. That's the way that they'll fit together.
That's the trick that he did not mention.
I already forgot it. So
I think
first
feel
step.
it out.
You need the flux
So
capacitor.
you're doing that first one. Let me show you again.
No, just tell me what to do. Just tell me first step.
Like in the
There's
middle.
a bottom one. There's one bottom with the points up in front of that one. See, it's hard. I don't know how to. At the bottom, remember the T? It's like a T, but upside down.
He's got to watch you get frustrated for 5 minutes, and then
No.
he'll show you.
No,
He likes watching you struggle.
the two spirals.
So I start with this
struggle.
one.
Hey, I'll show you again.
No, just tell me. So I
I
start
don't know
with
how to
this
say it. Start
It
with that
goes
one.
in the middle.
Put it up. Put it upward.
You like
vertical.
lean it in the middle.
And then that one, yeah, in the bottom, up. Fit it where like, kind of snap in right
Okay.
there, yeah. And then the other one on the side. And then whatever side you pick, you just got to do the other one.
one. Okay.
So you got it. You're getting it there.
So do you put it
Kinda-
in like this?
Kind of lay it across this one. Yeah, like that.
Okay, I got you.
And that's your spiral. It took us a long time.
It took a kind of a minute
but
because we were just guessing. I had to like set it up exactly like the video to get it the first
yeah,
time.
you were setting it up on the table, which seems a little bit harder.
Oh yeah, it's hard to like set it up, set it down, do the other one, and then pick the other one back up.
Yeah, that's the hard part, getting them both going. And then they just
Oh
go.
shit, he's gonna do it.
You got it.
It's just
They
it
just-
messes with my brain at first, but
You're fucking with my mind.
Yeah.
well, it's weird because it
there's a
goes
way-
in 3 different ways. Like you can once you put it in one way, like you can rotate it. It'll fit.
Yeah, if you get
like,
it close, also I feel like you can kind of feel it and shake it.
We need a close up on what Davey's doing.
No, you don't. I'm figuring it out.
Yeah, he's
Leave me the fuck alone.
Where's the live action?
Oh yeah, man. I was getting all nervous that we were being like, "Hey, CB,
We were
Set a
setting
timer.
timers, and he was just using Siri, and I was like, but
you could just do it."
you don't know when she's gonna start.
She
She takes a minute to process. You can just
It's like okay,
all right, it's already
20-second timer.
You're already 5 seconds into it. What? Why would you say that? These are weird. These were a different choice. So Bud Light Seltzer, but they're sodas.
Bud
So,
Light
like,
seltzer
they're-
soda?
They're like a little soda flavor in a seltzer. So orange soda. That's all right.
Ooh.
It's a whistler.
A
Yeah.
little bit of flavor sugar.
Oh, that's nice. That tastes like frickin' bergamot or Fruity Pebbles.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's lemon.
Yeah.
It's lemon.
Yeah.
Pass it down.
Oh, but it's
Pass
so
it down to
close.
Toby.
That was so
What
close.
is, this is the game right here. Tell us what the flavor is. It's a Christmas secret,
Yeah, I thought it tasted like Fruity Pebbles.
but it's a Christmas miracle. It's whatever
Kinda
you.
smells like
It's whatever
Fruity
you
Pebbles.
want it to be.
Mm.
It's a Christmas miracle. Meh.
Yeah.
Meh. I don't know. You might get a lump of coal if you don't let that sit
is
and
this
wick
one?
for a minute.
Was it a was it a sour D
It's-
or a Durban
it's
poison?
It's a nicotine.
Those are my
vape.
guesses. You didn't even play your game.
It's the
Sour D
disposable?
or Durban poison?
Ooh.
Am I close?
Sour D. Oh, can I get a mix?
Am I close?
Yeah. Oh.
That's your guess?
No, that's lemon kush.
Oh, fucking.
I like that Toby's making everything a game.
Gamify.
He loves it.
I think Gamify.
I like what
more
Houston
things.
said. What did you say? What flavor?
Bergamot,
Bergamot.
Fruity Pebbles.
What's
Oh
that?
no! Hey, that's what this is. Smell this. You will fucking trip.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
stick your nose.
It
in
does
that.
smell just like Fruity Pebbles.
Very piney. It's very good.
Yeah, even.
Ooh.
But if you pinch that, get a good whip, man. It's incredible how they can get those flavors and those
Terps.
Yeah,
Heady terps, bruh.
Yeah.
Dude.
Be trying. Yeah.
It's what Christmas is about. Just getting blasted with
The
family.
tannins, man.
Biff Tannen.
I have to. I'm pretty bad. I have to like read about it. I was like, what am I even looking for in this? You know, like raspberry cheesecake notes. I wasn't getting raspberry cheesecake notes.
I'll take it. A tart raspberry cheesecake would be pretty good. If it was like a New York style, little sweeter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a cheesecake connoisseur.
Yeah.
So when you say
Earth.
that, you're like speaking my language. I'm like,
Yeah.
But yeah, a cheesecake can be like too cheesy.
Man, give me
got that
cheesecake
first
anyway. I know.
I'm just saying, like for like a wine or something, you're trying to find like the different notes, or be like vanilla notes or burnt coffee notes,
Chocolate.
earth. What does earth mean?
You can smell it. It tastes like dirt.
Yeah,
It's supposed to
Earthy
taste
taste.
dirty.
earthy.
Raw, unfiltered
Love that.
dirt.
And smoke.
Pharmaceutical note.
A little pilly.
It tastes a little bit like a hospital.
Tastes a little bit like penicillin.
I'll take it without the sulfates.
Yeah.
A little sprinkle.
I do
you-
quite like the sulfates.
Do you?
I want it fresh. I don't need the sulfates.
Do you guys like funky cheeses?
Yeah.
I'm down
Yeah,
with a
Like a
funky
brie?
cheese.
Well,
I love brie, dude.
Camembert?
yeah, yeah.
Is it
That's not-
camembert? Is camembert?
Camembert.
Camembert.
the thing is if you gotta now like the funky cheeses where you gotta cut the mold off and all that. That's.
I wouldn't go that far.
It gets real. Those cheeses can be pretty.
I don't think I've
pretty
ever had
good.
one of
Too
those.
decadent for me.
I've had like
Not
the
worth it.
camembert.
I mean, cheese is mold. Period. But I mean, there's a point where you draw the line.
You're not
And
supposed
like,
to eat the skin of brie, are you?
I do. Sometimes.
Sometimes I do.
I mean,
I
If
didn't
I
know
make
that
it, I'm
was,
definitely gonna eat the skin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Isn't
I mean, it's
isn't
cheese.
it wax
Yeah.
most of the time? They wrap
Oh, you
cheeses
talking
in
about
wax.
the baby bell?
No,
The
no.
red wax? No, you don't eat that.
No,
They wrap a lot of soft cheese.
the rind. I guess I'm talking about the
it's
rind.
the rind. It's
Oh,
fine.
okay. So that's still cheese.
That's fine for
That's
you.
cheese. Yeah, it's not. It's not the wax.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it's
I still
usually
thought that
casing
was-
like the real funky cheese
I'm telling
inside.
you, man, like
You gotta put
those
like
wheels
some
of
honey or something.
cheese they make in like Ireland, but it's a different milk.
Yeah, that's
You know,
different
it's
though.
like-
That's like crystals, isn't it?
I want to get the camera on you. I want to have.
There's like crystals in the parmesans.
I mean, the best stuff is unpasteurized. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't
So
get that
good.
here, can you?
Got
well, the thing
that
is like
bacteria
it's
in it.
yeah. Well, the thing is like if you have unpasteurized stuff, you have to eat it like right on the farm.
Yeah.
But you can't.
Suck it right
It
from
doesn't
the-
have a shelf life. You know, it's like
Yeah.
it has
It's
to be
gonna die.
pasteurized because then bacteria doesn't build
But then
up
it just
as
gets
fast.
funkier.
That's
you
what
know?
they were saying about
it's just
the.
like so they can keep it in a store for a fucking month. You
Yeah.
know? And it's by law you have to have everything has to be pasteurized. It's like dude, I remember when I went and visited.
One more
I
time.
just don't care.
When
Yeah,
I went
I
and
did.
visited,
There was always a chance. You want to try it?
what's that? Yeah,
No,
I want
no.
to try it. I went and visited Toby in California, and I saw he had raw farm milk that he bought at the store, and I was like, what the
Oh,
fuck?
it did.
That's
I was
illegal
like,
as shit.
it is illegal. I was like, that's illegal in Oregon, bro.
It
I
was
like,
illegal there too.
I was
They had
like,
a
dude,
farmer's market.
and I was looking. I was like, hey, can I try some of that milk?
It had
I was
this
like, dude,
thick
I was like-
cream on top.
I was like,
It's
can I
pretty good, but-
try? And it was like he had some like contraband that I had never even fucking tried. It's like getting it right off the
That's good.
titty. And I was like, Toby, can I try some of that? And you're like, yeah, bro. You can have the whole thing. He's like, you can have the rest of this whole jug.
Yeah.
He's like, I get this shit all the time. He's like, it's the best, man.
They stacked on raw titty milk.
I was like, damn,
You know what I'm
Toby.
saying?
Damn.
It's like, thank you.
Oh man. Yeah, probably maybe not good for you. There is a reason they try to burn that bacteria out there. One bad batch and you'd be sick.
You'd
For
be
sure.
sick, dog.
At least once.
They say the best damn clotted cream comes from fresh double cream. What is double cream actually? Now that we're talking about it,
Been creamed
Less
twice.
water.
Does anyone know? Well, it says I don't know what double cream is. Like, so I don't know how they can do heavy cream.
Light cream, heavy cream. It's whipping cream. Like when it comes to whipping cream, it just means it's been
Double.
freaking,
I don't really understand creams.
not dehydrated. It's
No,
not.
no.
It's what do they call it? It's not
Sour
dehydrated,
cream.
but it's been.
Double creamed up.
Oh man.
Is it different?
Heavy cream.
No, I thought double cream was just like what they call it in other places.
Double cream versus
It's just
heavy
whipping cream.
The way we use heavy cream or whipping
It's just less
cream.
water.
Like, it
I
says
know it
on
has
there
a
the
bunch of
difference.
fat in it though.
Double
Like
cream versus heavy cream? What's the difference?
I feel like that's just what they call it in England. Double cream.
Oh.
It's heavy cream though.
Whew.
The
Slurp
Devonshire,
it.
yeah, the Devonshire stuff is that clotted stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't do great with milk products. Cheese is okay, but in milk based products, I just got to a point. Like ice cream give me a little tummy ache, you know?
Oh,
Hurt that tum tum.
Yeah, and I don't fuck with
That
ice
makes
cream.
Toby sad boy.
So if I
what-
took a big old
like shredded wheats, what are you putting in shredded wheats then?
shredded wheats,
Yeah,
He drinks the frosted mini wheats.
Okay, well you know what I mean.
Frosted
Like so,
mini
you have
wheats,
your
yeah.
your
He's got-
frosted shredded mini wheats.
Yeah.
yeah.
What are
You're
you
putting
pouring on them?
heavy whipping cream.
No, no, you don't.
Just
Double
whipping them
creaming?
together with some double
What are
cream.
you putting
No
on
milk.
it? Are you putting milk on it? Are you putting almond milk?
Put
He's
almond
double
milk.
creaming.
I do have some eggnog in there right now.
I put yeah. I wish I
some
did whole milk.
eggnog with your frosted
From
mini
what?
wheats.
From what? From
I'm
what
sure
I've
I've
heard,
tried that at least once. One holiday, I'm probably
Maybe you gotta dip
had them
it.
both.
So Toby, I'm sure you're probably lactose intolerant. Or
Well, you develop.
no, I mean,
Yeah.
no, I mean, I'm wondering. No, well, I'm wondering. Actually, I'm not.
You
pretty
can
sure, but I'm
develop
wondering
lactose
if you
intolerance at
are-
any point and
Just a little-
to degrees.
But I mean,
yeah.
Yeah.
Ice
If you
cream
don't
for
mind me
sure.
asking, does it give you the shits, or does it just give you a stomach ache?
We're gonna
A
diagnose you up
stomach
right now.
ache. It does give me a stomach
tummy
ache,
ache.
yeah.
Does it give you the shit?
No,
so
I'm
does it give
slightly
you a stomach ache.
lactose intolerant, but I can eat cheese and
The heaviest
little
of
milk.
lactose.
You know,
Yeah.
you know,
cheese doesn't bother me.
What about
It's kinda
queso? Is
crazy,
queso
so-
fucking you up?
No,
Cheese don't
queso's
bother me.
good.
One
I
thing-
said
Great for my body.
Milk cheese don't
cheese
bother
is
me.
good.
One thing I
Real
learned about
cheese?
water is if you drink it too fast without mixing
You'll
enough
die.
saliva and enzymes, it'll give you a stomach ache. But it's like I learned this shit from a Buddhist. It's like people don't know how to drink water. It's like when you drink too much water or drink it too fast.
I'm not getting it from water. It's
But
ice
the thing
cream.
is the key without if you drink a lot of water, the key is to mix a lot of saliva with it. Like you want to like
spit in your water bottles.
it's because
dude.
your saliva has enzymes and that keeps
Yeah.
you from
Oh,
getting,
gut health?
from getting a stomach ache.
well,
Oh, okay.
But you're not
pre-spit in
supposed to
your
drink. You're not
bottles,
supposed to
then.
drink water fast. You're just supposed to drink
So you gotta spit it.
enough water, a half pound.
You have to like wash it in your mouth.
Just drool
well,
a
no, it
little
just
bit.
doesn't matter. And they say it doesn't even have to be water. It could be coffee. It could be sports drinks. it
Spit
could be
and
whatever.
everything.
You just have to have a half pound per pound body weight you have. You need to
What?
consume. I mean, it's the shit that fucking
to consume
Huberman
What?
at
Oh, he's talking
Stanford.
about the amount of
Andrew
water.
Huberman at Stanford University, and like
Like
there's like
Huberman.
these Huberman
How much do they?
sports lab.
So it's
Well, you need a half pound per pound of body weight.
half pound of water.
of just fluid ounces
Saliva
of
filled.
some type of drink, even if it's
Okay.
coffee. You
Okay,
know?
that makes sense.
It can't be like freaking. Well, I mean,
I thought they said okay.
if you're
Just
drinking
switch it
espresso,
around
if you're
in your
drinking
I thought it was like
quad espressos-
120 for
Said
like dudes
Newman.
and like 100 for women.
Well, it's like I'm 165, so I
But
need to
I'm
do
65
a
years
little over
old now.
180. You know, like 85, roughly 85 ounces of fluid. I need to drink every day to maintain
Yeah.
just good
But
Good health.
do you swirl it
Good
around your mouth?
hydration.
good hydration health.
How much?
Which is really
How
important.
much do you drink in a day? How much
I'm
water?
wondering-
Or
yeah.
more.
I heard someone say you were the guy with the hookup on water.
Yes.
What does that mean?
I have one
You
of
have
those
ironite?
Got illegal
expensive
water.
No, it's
And
legal
does
water.
does it remineralize the water?
Well, it electrolyzes it.
Okay.
You got some chaw water.
It's Kangen water. I don't really like.
If you want to
Bump
buy
it.
them, Davey.
So is that 3-stage? Does it remove? Do you have something that or does it reverse osmosis?
No, it changes the pH of the water.
Well, do you have reverse osmosis?
You got that on deck?
No.
Well, that's I thought that
just
was the
got
only
the
way
high
to
pH.
remove the fluoride.
You can just have another filter to do that. You
Okay.
can just add
Reverse
another
osmosis is
filter.
just boiling.
Because honestly, I buy jug spring water that I hope is from the spring. Yeah. Even though like all the like
Spring's better than
they change like the
distilled or some
wording and
shit.
shit that they can classify water and shit as is like, and they can fucking sell you spring water and it could come from a community water source that's just been filtered.
Somebody's
This
pissed.
comes from my kid's pool.
Yeah, it's like it's coming right out of your fucking tap, you know.
Who's selling the water?
Nestle, a lot of freaking companies.
Natural spring water.
Oh my God.
Did you
water.
make the spring and now it's natural?
It's my kid's pool, and I named it
my kid's
Spring.
poo.
No, but I.
Nah, what was the one? It was the Bill Gates that drank the piss water.
What?
See the one that famously drank the like sewage water.
But that was like a NASA freaking
that it's been
water
filtered?
system thing.
Yeah, it was
He
some-
drank his
I
own
think it
There's
was-
somebody, astronaut.
It was like
Bill
it was
Gates.
like some NASA shit.
I mean, do you guys
Wasn't
remember that
that
video?
shit?
I think it was people in. It was where that fucking tank, that train exploded and left all that like
Yeah.
chemical waste.
Can we
and
we
it
watch a
fucked
music
up-
video with women and cream?
No.
What the hell?
What the hell? What's wrong with that?
Women in cream.
I just didn't want
just
to. I didn't want to talk
women
about
and
train
cream.
derailment.
No,
Ohio,
it's-
are you talking
no.
about Ohio?
That's
Why
only
did
part of the story.
why can't you let
Ohio?
me finish before you try to change?
It's
you
about
sideswipe
cream.
me.
Sideswipe.
It has nothing to do with cream. So that chemical spill happened. I remember the video because the water got contaminated and they had officials saying that the water was fine to drink. So they went to this lady's house and she's like, and they're like,
No.
probably not going to do that.
No,
So that was the story.
yeah. You don't remember the one I'm talking about? The famous one of someone drinking the shit and piss water.
Pinch on that
It
side.
was big, dude. It was a big pick. The video I was trying to look up a minute ago.
Yeah,
I thought it was
That's
funny.
pretty tricky. You have to put them all together.
I don't know. There's just like the sect of alchemy that like old alchemy
so you have to
that they would
form,
think
like, a
piss was so
hexagon or
important.
whatever in the
They would
middle
boil
right
piss. They would
Exactly, yeah.
crystallize piss.
But
They would do all
have to
these
the
things.
other side.
And like they thought that like that had
This is
some
all about pinching
attachment to
it
the
together.
philosopher's stone.
Yeah,
That like
it's piss.
the
It's
solution
crystallized
they
piss.
could make
And then-
could turn
It's
other
gold.
things into. So you'd use it. So you would turn it gold.
On the other side.
But see, that's kind of the funny thing, right? It literally would look gold.
Piss and gold. So you can crystallize it and pass it off as gold. That's what they were trying to tell
It
us
was
the
the
whole time.
tricksters. Okay.
That's what they were trying to tell us the
They're
whole
like
time.
just piss in a bucket, crystallize, learn a little chemistry, and then just
Alchemist.
it looks like gold to a dumbass.
Dumb fuck.
Oh,
know?
yeah, line them up like that.
But
Okay.
yeah, no, that's the one. I was trying to look up. There's a series of TikToks I can't find. It was like by the dude who like found phosphorus and shit too. Like he was an
Okay.
alchemist, and like he really loved piss, dude. He really fucked with piss,
Does that go in?
and he used it for everything. There's so many uses. He wasn't a piss
you
drinker.
Can clean with it.
Yeah,
He wasn't that dude.
This
He
is
was
like- this is like
put it,
playing the
boil
guitar
it, put
and
it in
shit.
bottles.
I don't know.
Yeah, so y'all getting there.
You have to
challenge.
you have to use like some dexterity here.
Use
Yeah, it's
those
kind of hard
fingies.
to like do it like without putting one down.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Yeah,
a little
take that.
pussy.
Okay.
Too high.
Puzzy. Yes.
Give me that puzzy ussy. The puzzussy.
That sounds like a pizzazz too.
That's pretty trick.
That's a pretty trick you
I
got
already
there.
forgot how to do it.
You're not doing it in frame either.
Well, I'm just trying to do it. Sorry.
I just want to see your work here.
I'm just trying to check your work.
It's a bird. Fuck off.
Ooh. Well,
Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas, guys.
fucking Christmas is a great time. It's over, and New Year's is coming up. We're gonna do a podcast probably before New Year's, so it's not after.
I guess we're gonna
think it's
because
the
I have a
move.
show. Chance in the Void has a show at JJ's. It's
That's on
Masquerade
Sunday,
Ball. Yeah,
right?
it's on Sunday.
So
we'll
the
probably do that
Saturday, yeah.
Well, that's
So
gonna
we'll
be fun.
Yeah,
We'll be there with that.
little pre-New Year's thing. We can have a fake countdown.
Yeah,
We can have a
drop our own
countdown
balls.
to New Year's Eve. We can
So,
Yeah.
have
what kind of mask?
New Year's Eve
Eve.
countdown.
Dave, so you got a cool mask.
Do I have a
What?
cool mask for the masquerade thing?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's good.
You got a pretty cool one.
Yeah, it's like a half like skull mask with horns.
Pretty light.
Oh.
Pretty light.
Okay,
Pretty
you're
light and
going
easy to play with.
Rothschild shit.
It shows my mouth. It's a masquerade mask, so it only goes over my my forehead.
I
and
like
nose.
Dude, they got
But-
some really fucking cool ones on Amazon. They
fuck
look
with one
kind of
with
like
some
they
horns.
got long noses and weird.
Yeah.
almost like
Venetian style.
what is that fucking Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman?
Eyes wide shut.
Eyes Wide Shut. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. And the real life Rothschilds. And we love you guys.
And yeah, happy holidays. We love you.
And put this in your stocking.
And stuff it.
That's right.
Put this in your stocking.
Oh my god.
That's true.
Put this in your stocking.